The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Collectors Club. Doors are officially open. Episode 167. Another Friday here and ready to disappear. Time is flying. Joseph, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Not much. Good to see you too. Last weekend I had a bachelor party. My birthday was earlier this week.
Yeah, huge congrats.
I'm married, so
it's a busy month. Busy month.
Yeah, time's going too fast.
Are you ready to take that plunge? Are you ready to essentially stop collecting?
Well, we've been together. It'll be 9 years this summer. So,
oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's a formality at this point.
Yeah, exactly. But good to hear you had a good time at the bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
From what you can remember of it, at least.
Yeah. The tail end. I think the last stop. I think I finished the night. What I've been told is I finished the night with like 4 shots of tequila at the last stop, and then that's where the night got foggy.
That's where the rest is in the abyss. We won't talk about what happened there. Everybody abandoned us today. I don't know what it is. It's second last weekend of May. Everyone abandoned us. No, I'm kidding. Everyone's busy doing stuff, life stuff. So we're hanging. We got a few people that are going to join us in a few minutes as well. A few more panel members. If anybody in the chat, whenever we got space on the panel, I always put a link to the chat. If anyone in the chat wants to hang out, there's a link, guys. Come and hang out with us a little bit. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Sort of. Been a little bit of a slow week this week, but let's get into it. Let's see who's here with us tonight. Kicking it off, Random Korean. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Toy Mafia. Hope you guys are doing well. We got Knight. Always good to see Knight supporting the channel. Appreciate you, brother. Mr. Popo. Hope you and the family are doing well. We got Statue Kingdom stopping by. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, Theo? Happy Saturday from across the pond. Hope everyone had a great week. Likewise, brother. Buck, great to see you, man. What's going on? How's it going? You doing well?
Yeah,
your mic is I don't think your mic's working. I'll keep going in the chat. Good to see you, Theo. Happy Saturday to you, man. We got Mr. X stopping by. Good to see Mr. X. Friendly face. Hope you're doing well, man.
Hello.
You and the family. Happy Friday to you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome. Michael's in the house, as well as Cypher. Happy Friday, guys. We got Vagabond. You're right, Vagabond. Gamoya. What's going on, Gamoya? Great to see you. Happy Friday, man. Everyone's stopping by. Skills, great to see you, Skills. We got Cylon in the house. Iran. It's a full house over here. Rocket Punch. Holy man. Nurturary in the house. The one. It's the 3 of us today, Buck.
The whole time?
The whole time. Johnny's supposed to stop by.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine? Imagine me. I'm like, holy mac. I'm like,
tonight trivia is given like 20,000 points.
Oh, Alan's supposed to stop by for sure, and so is Johnny. But the rest of the guys that just got stuff busy. I understand.
Everyone's busy tonight. That's
everyone's
crazy.
busy. Well, Vega couldn't make it. I think Vega couldn't make it more because of the CSI Miami episode. But he's gonna be away Friday,
man.
Monday, and next Friday. So he's really taking a break, and it's just everybody else is busy with work and going out and stuff. So hey, I understand. Life comes first, man. What's going on? Gaming with Dummies. Good to see you, Lucky Lex. Happy Friday, guys. Doesn't matter. We're here. We're gonna have a good time. People in the chat. I kind of wanted to have a conversation, Buck, and a little bit of where we left off, and kind of get some of the people in the chat involved with.
Is it
Well,
backstage conversation?
Yeah, no.
Nah, bro, you're stressing me out, John.
Just a little bit. I just want to.
You're stressing me out.
I want to talk about it a little bit because that's
I
why I
hope you-
said.
I hope you
That's why
change it.
I titled the
You
show.
think-
I titled the show "Don't Judge Me" because I feel like this is a topic where a lot of people get judged as a collector.
Get ready to be judged, man. I was judging you that night.
I know you were. You were like,
I was like,
what
oh man, fuck. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so if I can remember right, we were talking about kind of when product goes up for sale, collectibles. We'll stick to collectibles go up for sale, and they essentially they sell out.
It came about with bottleneck gallery discussion about
Oh, yeah.
bottleneck.
That's correct. They came up with the bottleneck art prints and how you can anticipate an art print, and then it goes up, and within seconds it's gone. And then we kind of touched on bots.
Kind of touched on bots.
Yeah, like
hey, I think I need to be the one to set the stage.
sure, okay, go.
Oh my god, because I was the one making the complaint, so it's best if I talk.
Sure,
like,
okay, fair.
You know,
fair. The stage is yours.
basically complain about bots and people basically more or less scalping. You know, they just buy up the product and then they resell it on eBay immediately after at a marked up price. So like when you have people on eBay selling pre-order items and it's like a very limited thing and it's already sold out and the price is way above retail. And so it hasn't even shipped out to them and they're already trying to like price gouge. So talking about websites should do something about that, make things more readily available to actual customers, people that actually want to collect the thing that they're selling or want to use it. Like PS5s also came out as under that discussion. You know, implement measures as a company to prevent bots and scalpers from manipulating the market. And then John said, I think that's a good thing. And that's how we.
So I think now that you're re-explaining it, maybe I didn't catch it fully.
No way, John.
We
went over it several times.
I
bots or no bots. It's
yeah.
a good thing.
So that's it. So I did say that. I said bots or no bots. But the direction that I'm coming from is I'm fine with things hitting the website and selling out immediately losing out.
Before this farce continues, I just want everyone to know you guys don't get the real John. If you're ever backstage, you would get you get the truly ruthless motherfucker. That's yes, I don't want you to get anything.
I don't. I
like it when you hunt.
100%.
That feeling of missing out, I love it.
100%.
Yes.
I just said it. I think that there's too much entitlement in this hobby, and damn right. If you want to buy something, you sit in front of that computer with that credit card ready, and guess what? If you don't get it,
we're going through this discussion again. And remember what I told John. Remember how we started this conversation. We were talking about bots. You can sit in front of your computer all you like. The bots are gonna buy it before you.
If you remember what I told you is, I'm sitting on this side. I don't know if it's bots, if it's not bots. I can't confirm that shit, and I don't have time to worry about whether it's bots or not. All I know is I sit in front of the.
If it sells out before they can put their credit card info, before they could go from the main page to the actual product page.
Yeah, but how do you know it's not the company? Yeah,
John, it doesn't sell out in like what?
Okay,
3 seconds? 10 seconds, it's gone. Like, bro.
I experienced that. I told you that. Remember, I experienced it.
If it goes in 10 seconds, you think everyone's Lightning McQueen or something?
Wow, nice reference. In bottlenecks situation, okay. But in their situation as well, if you really want it, go for the pre-sale. They usually do a pre-sale.
You guys just realized, right? one of the big points of contention in our discussion backstage is that I'm complaining about bots and companies should implement ways to prevent bots. And then John is talking
No.
about how a company adds a method to prevent bots from fucking scalping shit you want.
No, you,
So he's proving me right.
Yeah, but the vibe I get from you, not only backstage,
So you're working on vibes.
not only backstage, but also, sorry, not only on that backstage, but on other shows, is you just want things, and I want to kind of relate it to the statue.
So you're basing it off my behavior over time, not particularly what I was saying in the moment.
No, I'm basing it off discussions we've had like this previously. We've had discussions like this with topics, and even backstage, the way you were saying it, and even in this episode right now, what you said is, I feel like you want things to be readily available.
Yes.
No.
But that's a different discussion.
But that's what I'm focusing on.
Why would you focus on that when I'm the one who set the stage for the discussion?
Fuck your stage. That's what I'm talking about. No.
Because that's why John, that's not the only thing you're talking about, because you said multiple times bots or no bots. You kept on trying to draw it away from the bots.
When I was backstage, I said bots or no bots because when I'm purchasing something, right, when I go on a Sideshow's page or when I was going on Hot Toys and picking up Hot Toys, I don't know if it's bots or not bots. I'm here with my credit card making the purchase. It sells out. I don't get in the queue. I don't know. I'm not going to just go blame bots. Sure, when a bottleneck post print sells out in 2.3 seconds before you can do anything, you can think it's a bot. Sure, who knows? Maybe their pre-sale sold so well that they only had 5 left. I don't know, but I'm not going to sit here and concern myself with bots. My concern is I do like the panic. I do like the panic. I do like the fact that you sit here and you have sweating to get the piece or the product, and you either get it or you don't. And if you don't get it, well, you fucking move on to the next thing, or you pay the aftermarket price. There's nothing wrong with a product selling out. There's nothing wrong with a product selling out and going for more in the aftermarket. Nothing wrong.
If you want an adrenaline rush,
what's going on, Damiano?
Go jump off a cliff, John.
With a parachute.
Yeah, with a parachute or bungee jumping, dude. You're not. Don't look for an adrenaline rush trying to buy shit. It's like, oh yeah, I like it when my asshole.
It's not that, but it's part of collecting.
And I'm sweating bullets.
It's always been part of a healthy hobby.
That's not healthy, bro.
It's very healthy. It's very
healthy. It's not healthy when a bunch of people like buy up that limited time product and then put it up on eBay and you can't have shit.
You had your opportunity to buy it.
No, you don't always have the opportunity to buy it, John.
Well, that's fine. So you don't have an opportunity with this one, you'll have it with the next.
But that's the one I wanted. I wanted to buy it.
Oh, but I want a lot of things in life too, and I don't get them all because
So you're saying scalpers are good?
I say scalp. It's part of the business.
Because I'm complaining. It's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
It's just what it is. But yeah,
here's how I look at it.
Let me rephrase the question.
Sure.
This part of the game, is it a good or a bad part of the game?
Is scalpers a good or bad part of the game? So scalpers being,
are they a blight on the hobby or they're good?
I think it keeps the health of the hobby in check. I think
Look at this politician, bro. Are they good or bad?
I think they're a sign that the hobby is doing well.
Yeah, I think it's a
bit of both. Selling for more, then you won't have scalpers. So I think they are a sign of it doing well.
But, you know what your problem is.
Let me ask you this. You know something that could keep the hobby healthy. If I go around like finding people, if I have a list of all the people that bought a product, I go to their places and I shoot like 50% of them and burn their product. You know that keeps the hobby healthy too. Is that a bad thing for me to kill those people legal. So their products? No, John, it's not about legality, but is it healthy for the hobby?
What are you talking about?
I'm reducing the number of pieces in the market by destroying them and killing the owners.
That's ridiculous analogy.
It is ridiculous, but I'm trying to see how far this health for the hobby shit goes.
No, I'm not going to go.
That's the purpose of the analogy.
The purpose of the analogy is here's how I want to.
My point is that is also healthy for the hobby. But now I'm asking you if scalping is good or bad.
Let me get to the chat for a second.
Sketch.
It's not sketch. I'm going to tell you it's not sketch. Michael, what's going on? Iran says, by the way, Bottleneck Gallery doesn't have that big of problem. In my opinion, people who actually want the print usually manage to get it despite the relatively
I
low
think
yield.
I think it varies wildly depending on the print and the IP
I
and
can't
who the
find
artist is.
those Toy Story 1 ones I missed out on.
It depends. It like again, like not every print is
Yeah.
highly sought after, and it's not everything that a scalper thinks. Oh, I can make money off this.
Damiano,
What's your approach, Buck, when you want something off of Bottleneck?
Carl.
You like set like an alarm beforehand or something?
You know, they'll be like, "Oh, this is going live at 12 p.m. or something, either Eastern time or 9 a.m. Pacific time, whatever." I'll be there. To be honest, the one time I've actually managed to get something off a Bottleneck, I got it. Like I went there and I got it. Like some of the Spider-Man prints. But the thing about me is I only buy, and when it comes to prints, I kind of only want to keep it Spider-Man related. And so even though Bottleneck is putting out a lot of stuff, it's not necessarily affecting me. Bottleneck was just one of the companies that came up as
let's bring
as an
to
example.
statues.
As an example, while we're talking backstage, this is not necessarily about Bottleneck. Like fuck Bottleneck. It was just something that came up. It was a company example because we were trying to build further on the discussion, and so we gave like a company example.
Okay. Cypher says this, and I agree with this too. Your companies are becoming the scalpers. They're the ones that remove the secondary market. Distributors and retailers price gouging through the change of the pricing. They saw
I'll ask this though: when does that happen? I actually I don't like it either, Cypher. But at what stage? John would actually agree with you because the stage that they start price gouging is after it started shipping out and it's released. They increase the prices.
I think with some companies, it's during right when the product goes up. They're already
I just remembered Sugo Toys did that with what's her face, but that's not common. At least from the major third parties, and like for them to do it right as it goes up. And also, I believe they brought the price back down. Was it for the two pack or just a single one?
It was
If it's a single one, they brought the price back down.
It was a
two pack? Okay, I didn't check that.
I think the companies popped up the price to get. That was the whole problem, especially with Hot Toys. I think
I would agree that in that regard, Sugo Toys scummy, but I don't see that happening much in the statue hobby. Can you agree with that?
I don't know. Some of these sideshow prices, I don't think leaves enough room for anything to happen in the secondary market, but to drop a bit.
Oh no! But like we're talking about specifically, the example with Sugo Toys, we're like they're a distributor or like
no, these are distributors or retailers, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not the sideshow. Sideshow's not. Sideshow's the manufacturer, right?
I'm bringing it to anyone selling product. A lot of these companies, anyone selling product. I saw it first more on the Hot Toys end. Hot Toys, you can.
I don't think the manufacturer qualifies because once they set the MSRP, they don't necessarily like inflate the price. The price gouge. The price is just the price.
But that's the thing. I think that they've set the MSRP at a point at so high where it's dipping into that secondary market.
I'm not saying that's not a problem. Yeah. I'm saying that that's a different thing from what he's bringing up.
Okay. Marlenoid, what's going on? I agree. It's the fun part of collecting, finding hard to get stuff. Same with cards, comics, etc.
You might need to jump off a bridge too with a bungee cord attached. Don't worry, and I'll be there with really sharp scissors.
How dare you, E-Man? What's going on, brother? Fat Thai Kid, what's going on? Happy Friday, guys. The more expensive an item is, the less scalpers there are. Tons of scalpers in the Funko blind box world, and I've noticed there are less when it comes to $1,000+ statues.
Higher risk. That's just simply what it is. You buy a really expensive thing, and you can only buy so many, and then you try to inflate the prices, and no one buys it from you. You're screwed. You just wasted a bunch of money. But Funkos are like $10, or like I don't know how much they are now, but they used to be like around $10. So you buy a $10 Funko, and then like you ask someone to pay $300 for it.
Yeah.
You only put up $10. And so if you can't even make that back, you're still gold. You're still in, you know.
I just think it's a full circle. Like, I get like scalpers, like what was happening with Hot Toys. Just not to talk too much about Hot Toys, but what was happening with Hot Toys right now at Star Wars Celebration is people were like, you could see photos of people buying cartfuls of their latest artisan Anakin piece,
Mhm.
and because it was an exclusive, and flipping it for $1,000 plus.
You have a problem with this? Isn't that part of the health of the hobby?
I don't have a problem with it, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it.
I thought you were the way you sounded. It sounded like you had a problem with that.
I feel like it's
Your tone.
and I'm not the type of person ever to go and buy a product and, like, even from back in the day, buy a product like even that artisan Joker. I that artisan Anakin. I bought it and sold one too, and I didn't do the charge $1,000 and all that thing.
How much did you charge though?
I charged. I have to go back and check, but
Yeah.
it was a friend. So
did
it
you?
was a friend,
Okay.
so-
Oh, it was a friend that bought it. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I am the buyer though, Carl. That's the thing. John's saying he's okay, but I am the buyer.
Carl,
Thanos on throne.
I assure you that even if he was the buyer, I fully believe he is okay with it. He's a
100%.
sick man.
Thanos on throne, I paid above retail because I missed out. Doom on throne, I paid like $2,000 for that, and it retailed for what, 500 US, $2,000 Canadian.
I think during COVID, people were just flipping statues like crazy, though. I feel like people were just selling them for whatever price they could come up with, and people were buying them up.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I think that is the problem, and I think that the problem is what Buck was saying is the entitlement to. If I want a piece, I should be entitled to it. I should be entitled to get it. Should be easy to get. And sure, I think with some hobbies, but in this hobby, there's no room for it.
Is there
Nothing-
a problem with the retail,
nothing with an
like,
edition
the
size.
retailers charging like $5,000 for the Stellar Blade piece? Is there a problem with that? Why should you be able to get it for retail? Why should you feel entitled
You
to getting
shouldn't-
it
you
for the
shouldn't get it-
MSRP?
No, you shouldn't get it for the price point that J&D put out. It should be more. So you shouldn't be able to get it.
Who decides how much more is
How much
the right
more?
price?
The problem with Shugo Toys is they were playing around. They were playing around with the customers. They had shown one price
Mhm.
and then had it waitlisted, something like this. They had it waitlisted and then increased it afterwards once they saw demand.
That's that's just part of the health of the hobby, John.
But it's part of the health of the hobby, but it's I think a little bit different.
Oh, so when something is healthy for the hobby, you're actually able to tell me whether it's good or bad. Like now, but you chose not to. You chose not to answer the last time.
What's going on, Alan? Hold on, I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna rip you a new one.
Hey guys,
How's it going, buddy?
What's
Awesome.
up, Alan?
how you doing, bud?
I'm good. Wait, Alan, were you here backstage for
Yes,
the?
he was.
He was. We're going over it again.
We're going over it again, Alan.
I'm afraid to ask.
Don't judge me about the whole. Okay, Carl, keep your pants on, Carl. Carl's getting a little antsy. That's fine. I
Carl,
think
you should have seen how many times I turned what John was saying around on him, and I was tearing it apart.
that's
And
bull.
John was like, "No.
No.
It's not the same. It's not the same."
No. You are taking it to. You're taking it to.
I'm
That's
trying to
fine.
find-
I see what
where
you're
do you
saying.
draw
You're
the
trying to
line?
find plot holes. Here's where I draw the line. Where I draw the line.
You just don't want it to be easy for people to get stuff.
That's it. I don't care what happens after that stage.
You know
Right.
what you could do, John? Make it hard for yourself. Wait until it's almost sold out, and then you can buy it, and you can enjoy collecting the way you want to, right? And we can enjoy it with easy to collect stuff, right?
What's going on, Marcos? We're not arguing, Marcos. Come on. We're discussing. We're having fun. Fat Tyke says, John, if you want to have value in your collectibles, go to 18 plus statues. They sell way more than the original price.
Rocco
ticket
beat
and
him
market.
to that.
I know exactly what I want. It's so simple. You guys are like, I don't know. That's the problem. That's the problem. Is there's everyone's lost. I think it's so simple.
No, John. Like
I want
I
things-
see where you're coming from. I
Okay.
think it's insane.
It's insane because it doesn't benefit the collector,
Yes.
right? It's not for the side of the collector. It's more for it puts us at.
It's not even benefiting the company either.
Yeah, I know, but it's
You're
benefits.
just
it's
you're
the
a
health of the hobby.
You're a masochist.
It's
That's
the
what
health
you
of the
are.
I want
It's
want
not
this-
that- it's for the health of the scalper. That's
I
what-
want this piece. I want this piece to come out with a 500 ES, a fair price point. I want it to fly off the shelf, right? Sell out immediately, and if you want it, you got to pay more for it.
even if it hasn't
Where-
released
where-
yet,
so
and a
where
bunch
you
of
pay-
people are selling pre-orders on eBay for double the price.
Yeah. So what you do, where you shop for it afterwards, becomes your hunt. That becomes your job to do. You can wait to see what happens. You can. I'm not saying go buy a pre-order. I'd never buy a pre-order off eBay, but that becomes your issue. Let that sit there. Wait till a cancellation comes up and then jump. That's where the hunt begins.
You're not
Is once
getting
it
a
sells out.
cancellation.
Once it sells out, how do I get the piece? That's where the hunt and the fun begins.
See, this
Don't
guy's
give me
an
this.
adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, don't give me this.
It's like,
my-
oh man, I need to feel the thrill of the hunt.
This piece is coming out. Oh, the edition size to be announced. It'll sit here 3 months, and we'll just make a whole bunch. And nobody pre-orders because everybody waits for the edition size. And then when the edition size comes, oh, the edition size is 2,200. Holy mac, that's so much. And then it still sits there. And then it's waitlisted now, but it's not really waitlisted because it's the first batch that's waitlisted. It's just
John,
not
but John,
fun.
that's not even what is happening right now. Right now, the ESs are low. Sorry, Prime One is setting ESs and changing it to lower numbers because no one's pre-ordering shit.
because nobody's incentivized to pre-order.
What is the incentive, John?
That's not my job to determine. My job to determine
They
that's the
didn't,
company's
didn't
job.
have to incentivize them a couple years ago.
Of course, they incentivize them.
How? What is different from how they were selling statues before and now?
Price point, edition sizes right off the bat. Right off the bat.
Even if Prime One does that, it's
Look
not
at that wolf
effective.
predator. Look at that wolf predator. That went waitlist pretty quick.
That's one piece, but the majority of their stock is.
But I'm not just talking about Prime either. Prime is like a. It's up there. Not everybody can afford Prime.
In terms of pricing.
In terms of pricing, in terms of space and size.
I'll take that. I'll take that. But however, like, I still don't see. Okay, let's look at what you're saying. You don't have any ideas for like how they could incentivize. So you're saying,
I have tons of ideas how to incentivize.
but you're basically saying they need to change up the way they've been doing things.
Yeah, so I think Sideshow is on the right track, starting to get on the right track as of how to incentivize. Prime One started with the Wolf too, giving that exclusive. If you order directly from them, stuff like that will incentivize people to start putting money down right away. Timed exclusives, key. Timed exclusives. You want this piece? You can only order it within this time frame. You don't order within this time frame, c'est la vie. The problem with that is if they don't get enough orders, that could backfire. But that's why you do a regular and you do a bonus. So if Prime One started to do, if Prime One started to do their regulars and then their deluxe bonuses, timed exclusives.
It might backfire on them. Prime One specifically.
Sideshow, I like what they're doing, the timed exclusive and that sort of thing. Kind of changing up the exclusives more like with the Archangel, where I feel the original still has those 3 portraits and has the integrity.
You know what? I want to open because we kind of know what each of us thinks on this. I want to open it up to Joseph and
100%,
Alan.
yeah, 100%.
And like, what do you
In the
guys
chat.
think about timed exclusives within the hobby, or like these kind of incentives that play on FOMO for you to order it now in a short period of time?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a good example. Jazz Inc. just announced their tumbler. Okay, 6-scale tumbler, 25% die cast, and they came out and said the first No, they didn't tell you when the cutoff point was going to be, but they said the first group of pre-orders that they get, those people that order right away are going to get a free Christian Bale figure to fit in the cockpit.
They actually said that. Oh, that's
Yes.
good. See, that's
Yes.
smart.
Yes. So it goes on pre-order next Friday at 12 o'clock
That's smart.
Eastern. So I'm gonna order it like immediately because I want that I want that tumbler, but I want that figure to go in it as well.
Did they tell you what the figure looks like that they're going to give you?
Nope. But I'm assuming it's going to be the same quality as what they've been doing with their 6-scale figures, and it's pretty on point.
Did they say it would be full body or just the torso like the Keaton?
I think it's going to be just a like a torso,
Like a torso to fit in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would ask, have they released any 6-scale figures at all, like in hand with collectors?
Not yet.
So you don't know what that quality is
First
going to
one.
be
Well, they've showed pictures.
of
They look
production samples or like prototype
yeah.
production
Like the cat-
samples.
Yeah, I believe so. The Catwoman, the Michelle
All right.
Pfeiffer.
And I take that back.
Yeah, and they look really, really good. People are super impressed, and that's their first shot at
Mhm.
doing a 6-scale.
There's
and they
other
told
things
us-
that could go wrong.
Well, of course. I mean, Sideshow's been in the game for how many years, and there's still things that can go wrong.
I'm not gonna lie with there's
certain
go.
expectations you can have, right? With I'm not telling you not to pre-order because that's not my goal here. My point is, from my perspective, if let's say I was interested in that tumbler, and then I haven't seen any like figure from them before, and they're using this kind of thing to incentivize, I would feel very conflicted because I am literally going in blind.
Yeah, is the tumbler, first of all, it's got to be something that you would want to PO to begin with.
Yes.
And if you got it in your mind that, I'm going to get this I was going to get it regardless, but the fact that I know I'm going to get that figure to go with it, yeah, I'm going to jump in on it like right away instead of waiting a few days.
Yeah.
I like to take my time to make purchases, and I like to make an informed purchase. Like and the reason why I say this is with those figures, especially those ones, a lot of things can go wrong with figures that don't even have anything to do with, let's say, the portrait. The joints might be bad. Look at Mondo. They had a bunch of QC issues with recently what they put out. I think it was like either Spider-Man or a Lionel figure, and they were having issues with the joints, and like things were just loose. You try to adjust the pose and it like cracks, it breaks, right? And you have those kind of problems. There's so many kind of problems that could occur, and it feels like I don't even have a baseline yet, because you did mention companies like Sideshow. Yeah, issues can occur, but I have a baseline in terms of what to expect because they've been putting out products like that for a long time. I don't want to go in blind making that kind of purchase with a company that doesn't have a record already, and now they're trying to like make me FOMO buy stuff. Well, let's not say make, because they can't make me do anything, but they're really pushing for me to buy things blind without
Well, my point for me, I was going to get that piece regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they are going to add a freebie, yeah, I'm going to order it instead of waiting a couple of days to order it. I'm going to order it like right away.
That's a great point.
That's all. That's just me.
You going with the black tumbler or the camel?
The black. It's traditional.
Yeah. I love that.
Are you thinking about it, John?
No, I have my Hot Toys ones, both of them.
Okay.
So for me, that's sufficient.
So
what about
Alan, is it fair to say that you align pretty closely with John on his perception of where the market should be, on his vision for what the market should be?
I don't want to disagree too much with John.
That was so great.
Before he scalps you.
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, don't. I know that you were kidding, but what do you think? Like, I don't know.
You know, you're not going to, no matter what we say here, we're not going to change what companies are going to do. I know that they listen in from time to time, but they're going to do what they do, and as far as Sideshow with their variants, they're going to keep doing it the way they're doing it. I don't really have a problem with the way they handled Ghost Rider. I don't have a problem with the way they handled Archangel. Uh, you know, so
Fair enough.
as far as I know, John, that you had said regarding the Star Wars piece, the Luke going up the ladder, that had they labeled it another way, people might have the perception that it's worth more than it actually is. But that's an old marketing trick, and I don't know if that kind of thing is going to work anymore in this climate. Let's call it something super, and that's going to make people want to buy it more and justify the price tag. Yeah, it wouldn't work for me, but it might work for somebody.
It worked. Apparently, that piece, even at that price point, the way they did, is selling very well for them. So.
It is. Yeah, I heard that it is. Yeah.
So.
Did they announce ES for that already?
I don't think so. No.
When we see the ES, we'll know the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
Amaya is saying timed exclusive is not a good practice, in my opinion. Make it cheaper and don't do elaborate bases that add to weight and price. Bring down the price. That will be the biggest incentive. What's going on, Mitchell? Good to see you.
I think that's a different, it depends on your needs as a collector. Some people want that elaborate concept, and you can't necessarily achieve that without asking for more money.
Fat Tyke says, what about crowdfunding only exclusive versions of statues? That'd be interesting too. The whole crowdfunding projects.
If I was king for a day, I know the people I would sentence to hang.
On Walton. You know what? I'm gonna say this like this. All I know is, whatever. It is what it is. I just know because I lived in that period, and that period of collecting was fun.
Go back to the past.
Things sold out. People still got the pieces. You had to, and I understand. I'm not made of money either. I'm on a tight budget as well, so I know. I'm practicing what I'm preaching, and I know the repercussions of what I'm saying. And what would
call you a masochist?
What would happen in the aftermarket and the price points? I get it, but I'm telling you, for the overall health of this collectible hobby, it's just the way it needs to be.
No. I don't want the overall health. I want the piece.
You just want to collect rocks. That's fine.
I do just want to collect pretty rocks.
Yeah.
I can find it on the beach while I'm walking, and it's easy to find.
One last
There's
thing.
no sand covering it. It's just laying there waiting for me to pick it up. Super easy. Wow, what a nice rock. I'm so happy I have this nice rock.
One last thing I want to say, and then I want to hear Joseph and what he thinks about this, is in regards to scalpers. It's not always scalpers. Like I said, I was never one to sell pieces like that. So if I got an exclusive, I held on to everything. That's why I got my Sideshow stuff. It was only now that I started to clear out a few things for space. But there are people that don't necessarily have the capability to buy a lot of pieces in a year. So what they do is they'll pick up a piece and flip it for a little bit of a profit, and that flipping of that profit is how they collect.
Go to the stock market and
that's
flip
baloney.
Stocks.
That's baloney. I'm sorry.
It's the same concept. Go there instead.
That's how they do it, right? They use the hobby to fund the hobby,
flip stocks.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Go buy and trade. Go become a day trader. Don't do that in my hobby, please.
As long as it's done respectfully and it's not.
There's limited items. I'm not trying to be doing survival of the fittest to see who could get the statue. I want to go look at it the month it's announced, and then
come back 3 months later. Yeah,
and still not order it.
That's
I want to
crazy.
be able to. I want to be able to order it 3 months after it has released on the manufacturer website for the MSRP, and I just want to go to the store and pick up it's like Walmart or Amazon. I just go to Amazon. I know what I want. I put it in the search bar. I click buy now when I'm
Is that how
good
you
and
collect?
ready. Sorry?
Is that how you collect?
I don't even buy from the like websites. I buy from a bunch of collectors that are selling it discounted. That's how I get most of my statues.
Oh my
From-
god. So, okay,
Boy.
so let me get this straight. So you don't base your collection on pieces that you really love and want. You base your collection on what you can swoop in and grab.
No, that's not true. The ones
Okay.
I really love, I am able to swoop in and grab cheaper.
Don't
But
worry,
it's
not for long.
it's-
You're not.
It's not.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
not
not-
for long. I'm
I
getting
don't
ready
know,
to list.
guys.
I'm
I don't know,
getting ready to
guys.
list.
I'm the one on top right now. So you keep claiming that the king is gonna come down, while you're like down there saying, "Why won't they make things harder to get?"
I've made
I just
kings
wanna
bleed
see the
before.
I want to see the look on Buck's face when he sees the amount of money I'm putting on that Deja Thoris that I'm getting ready to list. He's gonna go.
Hey,
"What the
hey, John, you need to kick Alan now.
FPJ. Like that Anakin today. Hot toys right now. Before we get into that, Joseph, what are your thoughts on it? Joseph, how do I fucking leave?
Good. No, I'm kind of on John's idealism, I guess, with it. I think the way the hobby goes, I think I can speak for a lot of people. We're always looking for the next thing. I'm always on either eBay or the marketplace or something. And no matter what, no matter how many pieces I've gotten in, no matter what's on the horizon, you're just always kind of looking to see what's out there. And I think having the exclusivity kind of helps narrow your focus down, and you're not constantly like just getting whatever comes up, and especially after you've been collecting a while, you kind of just want to narrow it down to those pieces, even if it's going to cost you a little bit more, and you just kind of keep your eyes open for it. And I think that hunt is part of the enjoyment, because I don't know, I would get bored just being able to buy whatever I want whenever it becomes available, and no problem. And I feel like part of the fun of collecting is constantly being on the search for certain items, because I feel like I would just get bored pretty easily.
Again, I know a bridge you can jump off of, and you can tie the bungee cord. But I'll be there with really
I'll
sharp
save you,
scissors.
Joseph,
Is all
don't
I'm
worry.
saying. No, you better learn how to fly.
Let me tell you, I could fly, walk, swim. I can do everything. Let me tell you this: I can dodge bullets too. Listen to this. Hot Toys was struggling with this. Hot Toys went through the same process where it was just produce. They sat in that sideshow warehouse to the point where they couldn't give them away for free. What does Hot Toys do? They went back to the drawing board and they listened to the everyday collector back in the day. And you know what they started doing? On a prestigious line called the artisan line, which is rooted hair or whatever. But the most important thing they started doing is they announced an edition size. They don't label the product with the edition size. They just announce it. So, for example, a figure that would usually be a 10,000 figure release, they've gone ahead and reduced it to 3,000 figures worldwide. What happens? These figures start hitting Sideshow's site, and the site crashes. The site just starts crashing. Everybody's rushing. And then a couple hours later, oh my God, I didn't get it. Oh my God, this and that, and whining and crying and entitlement.
And then how many people do you see trying to sell that same thing on eBay for marked up prices?
It's a beautiful thing, and people paying them,
people paying them. But wait! You know what you described? You described the website crashing. So someone's actually going there with the intent to buy the product when it releases, and they can't get it because the website is crashing.
Let me finish. That was when they first launched this, right? Sideshow didn't know what was coming to them, so they launched this queue, and it wouldn't necessarily be that it would crash, but you'd get kicked out of the queue, and then you'd get taken to the checkout, and the checkout wouldn't load. I helped Slifer get a few. We would buddy up. I'd have a buddy trying to get figures. They'd reach out to me. Can you try to get me the figures? We'd all be
the kind of purchasing experience you dream of.
It's amazing.
Hey, dude, I need to coordinate with you so I can buy a fucking rock.
It's a fucking principle. It's beautiful.
This is like It's like watching a Tom Cruise movie.
So everybody,
Imagine you wanted to buy a house, and I'm like, I wish I need
It is.
I need to get 3 of my friends to
in
send in
Toronto.
offers at
Oh,
the
it
same
was
time.
before COVID.
And that was a good thing.
It's
Are you
like
insane?
Mission Impossible.
You know what? It's a good thing once you become that homeowner. It's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Okay, so it's good for the people selling.
No. Once you become the homeowner and actually successfully purchase the house, it's a good thing.
Oh.
But that's a whole we're getting off topic.
No. When you buy the house, why is it a good thing? You have a house,
Let me
unless you want to
finish.
sell the house.
Let me finish with this. So Sideshow noticed an issue. They took the feedback. You know how they drop figures now? It is even more beautiful. They don't even fucking tell you. You will wake up in the morning and the figure will drop. You don't even know when. 3,000 ES, boom, gone, sold out.
This
Just
is the experience you want.
I want it.
I don't even get the chance to know. Oh, I wanted to buy this. It's just gone. This disappointment.
What happens?
So
what
how
happens-
do I fight against that? How do I fight?
What
against
happens
that?
afterwards? That's your problem. How do you want to track it down? How do you fight against it? You get on the RSVPs. I'm part of a chat. I'm part of a messenger
you
chat.
do this
Listen, I'm part of a messenger chat. This is how I found out because I helped other collectors get it. I'm in a messenger chat where we all watch the system. The second it goes live, we message each other in the chat. It's a beautiful thing.
I go
it's
to
a
work in the
beautiful
morning
thing. Fuck.
around like.
You keep your phone in your pocket, little earbud. If you want it, you'll find a way.
I need to take my break now. I need to go buy a fucking toy.
Yeah.
Hey, I need you, my friend in New York, to go on the website and help me buy the toy. I'm gonna call the group chat so that everyone can go, but help me try to buy this thing.
That's
I'm on my
right.
break. I only
That
have
is
10
right.
minutes.
That's collecting.
Quickly, guys. And
Is
that's
there-
the experience you want. You think that's a good thing?
It's a great.
Is there a collecting hobby out there where everyone can get whatever they want whenever they want it?
Yeah,
You know?
it's called
I
statue
feel like it's
collecting.
just part of the. I think that's just like the definition of collectibles.
Okay, John,
Let me address what you're saying there. It's like, is there a hobby? What John described, like the way they're doing it now, you can't eat. You don't even know. It's like, oh, I just wake up and it's gone.
Well, they'll tell you. They'll be like, "Hey, there's cues. Like, hey, once they start dropping the photos and the blogger photos and stuff, you know, hey, it's coming." But that fixes. You should be happy with that because that fixes your bot concern. You're laughing, but that fixes your
Start
bot.
reading. Start looking at the signs being divine in the sky.
But it
What's the
fixes.
star pattern
He's
today?
ignoring the
When is
question.
this?
He's
Oh, my
ignoring the
God.
statement. It
my
fixes
God.
your bot. It fixes your bot
It
issue.
fixes the bot in a
Because-
way that is worse.
Oh my God, you can't win with you.
No, it's not that
Okay.
you can't win. The winning situation is where I can go there when I want and buy it, and I'm winning right now.
Vagabond had the best response of the night. This is collecting.
acting responsibly.
yeah,
That's the best comment. I'm sorry. Okay,
that's hilarious.
it's collecting responsibly.
Yeah,
Collecting responsibly
So-
is knowing what to spend, knowing how to collect within your limit. I'm not saying doesn't mean I don't want exclusivity and I don't want things to sell out. I'll just know my limit. So if I want a hot toy or a statue and then it triples in price, I'm gonna say, no, I can't handle that now. That's not for me. I missed out. You snooze, you lose, and that's it. Just join.
Move on.
Just join
So, John,
the
you'll love
bandwagon.
this. Piece behind me, Taurus Workshop Nephthys.
Yep.
Edition size of 85. So I've been watching their website for months and months and months. When's it going to PO? When's it going to PO? I really want it. And I find out from the distributor, okay, he's only going to get a handful of 85. He's only going to get, maybe 10 of them or something. And I find out that it's going up for PO at like 3 o'clock in the morning, my time.
That's it.
Dude, I was up at 2:45, had my eyeballs on that freaking website, bloodshot eyes, could hardly see what I was doing. And yeah, as soon as I saw that thing go up for pre-order, boom,
Boom.
I nailed it. I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and looked, sold out.
You guys are. Do you want the statue or you want this feeling of getting something rare?
Both.
Is it that
Yeah,
you want the
both.
statue?
It's both.
Oh,
You want
I
both?
love it. I
Can we-
love
can
the
we-
piece.
Can we?
It's super rare, and I got it.
Okay. Are you fine with just having the piece that you love without it being super rare?
Well, of course that
Oh
too.
no, but that just added that. That was
Yeah.
just cake.
Yes, no, that's icing on the cake. But are you fine with cake with no icing?
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't seem like you guys are.
No, well, we collect. Look at our collections. Hello.
No. It's not like you guys don't. You're not fine with just the cake.
No, I am. We're fine with just the cake. It's just added. It's
If
just
they were making 300 of them, I still would have, because everybody had been waiting for this piece,
Mhm.
and I knew it wasn't going to last long.
Mhm.
And I couldn't risk. I didn't want to risk not getting it.
No. So I hear you. You would get it regardless. So what I would then ask you is, do you think the situation where it's 80 is better than the situation where it's 300? And do you want that to be the case, that it's always rare? Would that be preferable to you?
Well,
That
for
the
me,
pieces,
as a collector,
yes.
the more exclusive the piece is, the better for me.
Okay. So that is the ideal situation. Every piece you liked that you wanted, you already knew you wanted to buy, is a rare piece. That's the
Yes, and what I do is when there's a piece coming up for PO and it goes live, and they don't put up an edition size, I don't PO it.
precisely. Yeah.
I wait until they announce an edition size, and I hope that all the other collectors do the same thing. That way, it's going to be a lower ES, and then I'll jump in on it.
all right.
Buck does that.
And what I do that, but and I don't buy when they announce either. But like
everybody collects differently. Buck likes to mull it over and mull it over and mull it over until it's sold out, and then he screwed himself.
So it's just pulp.
Alan, that
I'm
rarely
just
ever
joking with
happens.
you, buddy.
No, I know. But I think there's few times when there's a piece like I want and I waited too long. Like that Dejatoris. One day I'll get her for the right price.
No,
But
you won't. I
one
went on
day.
eBay and looked.
I one day.
Walton says, "Join the cult, Buck."
Not in it's not possible because everything I'm hearing is anti-consumer. Like but I guess at the same time, you guys want like something that is super rare. That's the focus, right? I want the painted rock. You want the painted rock to be rare, right? And I just want the painted rock.
What's going
That's
on?
the difference. That's the difference between us.
What's going on, Jerry? Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. This is capitalizing on collecting psychopathy. I'm siding with Buck.
Yeah.
I can't believe you.
You guys are very fixated on like, because you're seeing the idea that you can be interested in something and then be disappointed when you don't get it, and you're like, that gives you a rush, is fucking insane.
Catwoman came out, J&D Catwoman. There was 1,000 of them, 900.
If
I still sat with the credit card ordering it. Like I don't know. It doesn't have to do with every release, but I miss it. I miss the hunt and the find and the
you
and
can
I know
get
it's not,
your adrenaline rush by
it's not for
jumping off a
everybody, but
bridge.
it's collecting. I'm sorry, it's collecting. When it was just Sideshow back in the day, and there wasn't too much competition, and Sideshow was putting up those pieces, Thanos on Throne, ES of this, and some of the other ones. There's so many of them that went up. Boom, 1 day, 2 days, gone.
Let's look at a compromise. See what Walton says.
What does he say here? I don't care if it's rare.
No,
I just want the art.
The other part.
Just would be nice if the need ever arises to sell, that I can get it back at least 80%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Right? Whether you want to sell to continue to fund the hobby, like I said, or whatever comes up. It's I don't know.
It wasn't just to fund the hobby. Like you were describing situations where like you were painting scalpers to be poor collectors they just want something.
No,
they just want to be able to afford the ones they want, so they're gonna make sure they extract value from people that couldn't.
Once the piece sells out, I don't care what happens or what the process is. Once the piece sells out, as long as the piece sells out and that value is maintained, I don't sell. So I don't care. But I want the piece to sell out, and I want that hunt to be there.
How soon do you want it to sell?
Immediately. As soon as possible. I don't want this kumbaya. I could sit down and decide. If I want that, I'm going to collect. I'll go to Walmart, like you said. Go to Walmart and pick up those Mattel figures.
So the way it is right now.
I went to Walmart today. I actually thought of you. I went to Walmart today. They had. I almost bought it too, and I thought to myself, I should buy this because this is the only licensed Catwoman. What's her name? What's her name from the Batman?
Zoe Kravitz.
This is the only licensed Zoe Kravitz product on the market. There is no other license. It's a figure like this big,
With a big head.
retailed for $7, and it was on clearance for $3, and the whole wall was them. I'm
And
like,
so, and the only reason you want to buy it is what? Because it might be rare someday.
it's the only it was the only licensed Selena Kyle,
You're just repeating the statement, but you're not telling me why.
because it's
like
good to have like the only licensed
good
product.
to
You never know
have.
what happens one day. You
For
never
what
know
reason?
happens.
Good because you like it, or because you can sell it
No,
for.
I didn't like it. That's why I didn't buy it. But good in whatever reason, the collectability of it, you know what I mean, like the whole.
Is it good because it's just inherent to have something that is rare?
No,
Is
it's
this
not
inherent-
necessarily. You should. I'm not saying you should buy pieces or buy product just for rarity. You should always appreciate the art, and it should be a piece that you like. Buying and flipping, that's a business. If you're buying and flipping without appreciating the art and the actual piece, that's totally different.
But those are the people that you described that they
That's
just
totally
want to
different.
afford
Those
another
people,
piece.
I don't
that
think
they like.
I look at myself how I collect. I love the art, and I want what I put into it to be there. And this whole, I display it, and I'm getting value out of it displaying it. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Might as well just put all the pieces in a box and just go. Oh, at least some of them are rare. Oh,
You open up that box and then you go, oh boy.
Why open it up when you can keep it
Bro,
brand new,
Alan.
sealed with the tape from the factory?
Alan and Joseph.
Are we gonna look at pictures? Otherwise, I'm
We're
leaving.
going. No, we're getting it now. Okay, we'll get into it.
Kidding.
It's an hour in. We'll get into it. But
Oh my god,
this is good.
You guys are sick. It's
That's
not
how I've
good.
been.
You guys are fucking sick.
I'm gonna take this statue out of the
I
box.
hope.
How do we determine if I display a statue for a year? What is that? 80% value? What's the Carfax? We're gonna get a Carfax for statues.
It's like furniture. Yo, Joseph, if you sold that couch that you're sitting on right now, how much would you get for it on Facebook Marketplace?
Stupidity, man.
That's how you should think about it.
Stupid.
Your statues are used, John. You're never gonna get
That's
full price for your
craziness, bro.
used statues.
I'll put the link in the chat again if anyone wants to join. We got space.
I gotta bounce, guys. I have work in 5 hours.
You said you're gonna be on for an hour. Yeah, man. Take
Yeah,
it. Get some rest.
Thanks for everything. I'll see you guys soon.
Watch out for the
See you, brother.
hangman. I remember your answer.
We're crazy. That's what makes it special. Everyone has work tomorrow early, so
Marlon, I'm not psycho. I am advocating for myself. John is advocating
Marlon,
for Lord knows who. He's advocating for things to be difficult to purchase.
Marlon, on this channel, we're putting collect back in collectible. All right,
I'm the only sane person here. John is like working against his own interests. Like
Oh,
he's like,
that price of that Deja Doris just went up another 100. Keep talking, Buck. That sucker's gonna be $3,000 by the time we're done.
Man, I love expensive statues. I especially when they're red.
Bring it down,
and
Alan. Bring it down $50, Alan. That's why I named it "Don't Judge Me" because I feel like so judged here. But that's just me.
You
That's how I
deserve to be
collect.
judged. You are insane.
Never take advantage of anybody. But
You are advocating for people who take advantage of others, and you want to be taken advantage of.
I think you're talking. We're not going to continue this. We're going to end it because poor Alan's here. We can actually do another show if you want. Just you and I.
Don't you want Alan to keep raising the price on Deja Doris?
You're taking advantage of people because you're taking the product from their hands at the cheapest price possible.
It's a used statue, so I get it.
Oh my god! Last week I messed up. We did a community pulse. We only did the good news part of it, and I forgot to do the end of it, the where it needs improvement. So I'm going to put up the poll right now. This is for April. This was areas that were voted by in the Facebook group that need improvement, that people felt they need improvement. And then after today, I'll post the one for May. But people were saying Prime One Studios delays. They weren't happy with that, all the delays that took place. Prime One holding shipments after payment with this whole tariff thing. And then another one was the PCS customer complaints with all the issues that they were having with the customer service and some damaged pieces and that update to their terms and conditions where people weren't getting their resolutions that they wanted. So I'll put that up in the poll as a poll, and you guys vote and let me know.
I feel surrounded by madmen.
There's the poll. Get your votes in. Did you guys see it? Did you see this?
I saw the trailer. It doesn't look promising.
I didn't see the trailer yet, but
For me.
Ugh.
Nicolas Cage as in Spider-Man Noir.
He's way too
man,
old.
They're digging the bottom of the barrel. Kidding me?
I think it's because of that Spider-Verse like movie franchise. But the thing is, I don't quite like Spider-Man Noir in that. But it seemed like it was memeable for a brief moment, and so they've taken that as a cue to make this TV show. Not particularly interested. We'll see what comes of it if it's actually a good one.
We'll see. I gotta watch the trailer, but the suit looks good, no? I kind of dig the look.
In general, I don't like the fedora and trench coat look for this character. I prefer when he's just wearing the waistcoat and he looks more like Spider-Man without extra like bulky stuff on top of him. So generally, I'm not into this design for the character. I don't want him to be wearing the trench coat and the fedora.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll keep you guys posted with more. Last Nicolas Cage movie I watched that I enjoyed was Face Off.
Oh my god!
I think he was in something good.
The vampire one. The vampire one was.
It was Mandy. No, I don't.
Oh, Mandy, you didn't like that?
The vampire one was one where it starts with an R, right?
Yeah.
Like a.
Yeah. Cliff. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it started with an R. That was pretty good.
I can't remember.
Jerry says The Rock. I don't remember The Rock. He did another one where he was dressed as like some evil woman or something.
Evil woman?
That people liked. Like it was a scary film. And nobody knew it was Nicolas Cage.
Was it Mandy? No, it wasn't.
No?
Renfield. That was
Renfield.
the vampire movie.
That's the one. Renfield's right. Rocket Punch, yeah. I don't know.
Con Air.
Oh yeah, Con Air was good. That's classic. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon franchise officially dead.
Just like the
DCEU. Another one dead.
The final nail in the coffin is gonna be when James Gunn Superman makes so much money.
It looks pretty good. That one.
It looks so good. If it's good, I'm gonna grave dance on Snyder's.
I don't want to get too excited, but
just make that happen.
I don't want to make anyone upset because you guys a lot of Zack Snyder fans out there. We're all having fun.
It's so weird how many Snyder fans are super passionate. Like it's crazy how passionate they are about this dead franchise that wasn't really good. They just forget about all the awful parts and just tell me about the warehouse scene. In that same movie, we had Doomsday that came from General Zod's corpse. We had the social media tech bro Lex Luthor. We had Martha. Why did you say that name? Happen in that same movie. That movie was generally bad, but everyone just remembers Batman fighting in the warehouse.
Yep.
As a defense for why Snyder is amazing.
Oh well. I'm not surprised. We'll see what happens with his career. I like The Watchmen. I like some parts of like
I like Watchmen.
Batman versus Superman. The one thing
300 was good.
300 was great, yeah. So
good. Great. Yeah. Great.
This was the one Jerry was talking about, The Rock with Sean Connery.
Yes.
I don't remember this one.
Give her a little slap.
Not bad ratings though. Maybe check it out. But yeah, we'll see what happens with him. Poor guy, man. It's okay. In this studio here that brought us the Iron Man is bringing us a little tease here of what looks to be the Terminator bust, 1-to-1 bust, but the battle damaged.
They should just drop this on like a random Tuesday at 1 a.m.
Precisely.
Like limited to one edition size.
This is
super rare.
A custom piece, of course.
One of one.
I don't know what's in that bottle. There's some glue.
Actually, two and a half statues. Like that's all they should make as the ES.
I'm just looking for the rose box. Don't see it. But yeah, we'll keep you guys posted with that. I thought this was cool. To do the battle damage one. I think Queen should have capitalized on this market personally after the one they did. A lot of people loved it. And I think they could have got ahead of the market and did if they teased it already, they could have done well. But this Inner Studio, they've been killing it. Walton says Watchmen and 300 were meh. Not bad, but not good. Wow, how could you say that?
Alan, are you a Snyder fan?
Alan pleads the fifth.
I prefer not to answer that question.
Wow. Poor Alan. Alan's like, it was a trap tonight.
Alan doesn't want to raise the price of Digitaurus any further because he still wants to sell it to somebody. Just stop me.
These are crazy. Sideshow, let's blow through some of this news. Go get some rest. Our guy Dennis, man, he got the Weapon X in already. And he's loving it, he says. He says he really likes it. Ignore this picture. This picture was just two pictures I put together, so don't judge on the two-tone or anything. Yeah, don't judge on this. I put them together. There's two separate pictures.
Okay.
But I just wanted to show you how it came packaged. He says apparently a really light piece, which is good, I guess, for shipping. There was another one they said was that was Vegas said Succubus was light.
Probably for the engineering.
Yeah. You get all these little baggies. These are the little rods to put in the body.
It's nice that they label what part of the body it goes
Precisely.
into.
Yeah.
But
Like
does that
mine.
mean that the pins are they don't look like to be shaped different depending on the hole?
Mm-hmm. You could probably play
I think
around
it's
with
just the length of that. Who
them
knows?
on the other end.
I
Yeah.
don't even know.
Here's some more photos. It looks good.
It's a beautiful piece.
Man, you have to definitely give Sideshow kudos with the time and how fast they're putting these pieces out.
Because no one's ordering their shit anymore, so they can make small numbers fast.
Yeah, and they're making, and they got to incentivize. They're doing the shit, man.
Oh man!
No scalpers here. But yeah, let's take a look here.
I hope I can get this super low later on.
Savage.
Anytime now I see a piece that's low on the aftermarket, I'll send you a picture, John.
Nice box art.
I'll tell you, this is how the world should be all the time.
This actually looks better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
It turned out good.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of the comic art underneath, which was cool. Wow, Walton. It's a crazy guy. Looks like he's getting assaulted from behind. Leave it to Walton.
Is that what the huge metal rod coming from below is doing?
Wow. Yeah, quick turnaround. Caution when handling.
Do those bubbles light up? Is there a light up?
I don't think on
they
this
don't
one.
they don't light up specifically, but there's a light underneath that kind of makes the ones closest to the base have a kind of glow.
Okay.
Do not handle by claws. There you go. Everything's magnetic. We love to see. Good on them.
Yeah, there's like a light in the base that's shining upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Probably helps.
Yeah, good on them and the team. Let's see if we can get that light up.
I wonder if the tube guys still feel like this needs a tube. I think this is better than the custom for me.
I don't think this needs the glass whatsoever. I think it captures it well without the glass.
The paint job, the way they've handled the hair on his body and the musculature, then the portraits, and then the tubing on him.
Yeah. I think for the X-Men guys, this was a solid release. A lot of guys liking this piece.
Mm-hmm.
Adapter. There you go. See, Alan, the light up there?
I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the visor too.
And you can play with spotlights for the rest of the.
Yeah, I think it turned out great.
Yeah, I think they were creative with this, without the to kind of give you that feeling of him being in inside that tubing, without actually giving you the glass. I think it was well done.
Right. Yeah.
So congrats to whoever picked it up. See more. I'll see if we get more pictures throughout the week. People are slowly getting them now, but it's nice to see Dennis get it. Another one that had a quick turnaround is the quarter scale Vader.
Oh, I like this.
Oh man, our guys Slifer and Bill are gonna get it. We're gonna see if we do a double unboxing when they get it in. But these photos were shared by Andreas. Yeah, this is nice.
Yep, I like this.
That's one company really tackling the Star Wars line with a lot of respect. Their pieces have been great for the most part. Obi-Wan, people are getting Obi-Wan as well.
Oh, she's got that ECC bust. That's not ACC. I think that is Cinema Cat.
I don't know who did that. That's like the skull and from what the. I don't even know where that character's from.
I think it's zombie something, but it's original concept. I can't remember the sculptor's name. I think it was like a Japanese name.
Yeah, if you're a Star Wars collector, now's the time. You know, between Sideshow with these pieces and PCS with a couple that they're coming out with.
Oh yeah. And something else to check out too. So we'll keep you posted more with the Vader. I love this. This Vader looks really good. What they did on the cape.
Mm-hmm.
Where my attention was caught with this piece was that latest sideshow for Star Wars Celebration, that kind of behind the scenes tour. They had that set up. Oh man, this looks epic. And check out this. I'm not gonna watch it because what's that guy's name? Yeah, Adam Savage. He's been working with Sideshow lately. He took a trip over to Sideshow's office for that Star Wars Celebration.
The Luke one.
He was there. Yeah, he did a video there. But he also now they're doing
In his workshop.
In his workshop with Obi-Wan, right here, where they unbox it, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he tends to get a lot of sideshow pieces. I don't know if they're probably sending it to him.
For sure.
But like the sideshow Star Wars pieces, because he did like one with Grogu where he did a tutorial on how to make him posable.
Yeah, and he really did a good job with his with the Blitzway vehicles, the Ecto 1. He got the Jazz Inc. Batmobile as well. Batmobile, and he actually got the Batwing.
Batwing.
Yeah, so it's good. I think this is smart on Sideshow to give him these pieces. He has a massive following, so it puts on a whole bunch of eyes onto 6.93 subscribers, 6.93 million. So, and never Adam Savage, come on, from Mythbusters.
Yeah,
I grew up with Mythbusters.
I like his channel.
Yeah, so I think it's smart of them to do this. This is how you incorporate. I think how you incorporate a YouTube, channel into your product, and the launch of your product. And
it's just unfortunate that this piece is readily available.
100%. But look, they work on it. They're having a good time. That's what it's about. Check this out. This is worth a watch. It's only about a 20-minute video. This is something cool to watch. And this Obi-Wan looks pretty good. So we get the last shot of it. There you go.
This has 2 portraits, correct?
2 portraits, 2 sabers, one that lights up.
Yeah. Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah. Alec Guinness.
You have a favorite, John? If you had this, which portrait?
I'd go with the old school, the Alec Guinness one.
Yeah, I would too.
100%. Yeah.
What about Buck?
Which one lowers the price down?
Jeez, Alan, you should know better already, Alan.
I'd go with Alec McGuinness because like the Ewan McGregor one looks. It feels. Is that how he looked like in the Kenobi TV show?
Yeah. Well, this is Mythos, so his portrait is good. Yeah, I think his portrait's good. But this is Mythos in the kind of Elseworlds.
Mm-hmm.
You pick up the vibes for sure. The portrait looks like it.
Yeah, they both look
Yeah.
good.
Portrait looks like it. Awesome. We got an update from Sideshow in regards to, not to go too much into this because I know how this is everyone's favorite topic, but the tariffs. Apparently now with they're lowering the tariffs at this point. So there was an update from Sideshow. Sideshow went ahead to say while the tariff rate on specific imported goods has been reduced from 145% to 30%, several items already imported and currently inbound to Sideshow fall under the higher rate. Because of this, the 6% fee previously communicated will still apply to those products to partially offset the costs incurred under those higher tariffs. At this time, we are evaluating when this fee may be adjusted. The situation remains fluid, and we are closely monitoring and all developments that may affect future shipments and fees. So if you're part of the batches, the more recent batches that had to pay the higher tariff, although the tariff is dropping, you're still going to be charged at 6% until I guess that those shipments get flushed out. Hopefully. But the good thing with Sideshow is they do offer the you can cancel the Rock and Comic shared his story where he was forced to cancel because of a tariff fee. So that's good on them for doing that for sure. And that was pretty much from Sideshow. Kind of quiet week this week in news in general. We'll move on to Tweeterhead. I think it was only one piece of news. Really, it was the Sorceress kind of showing the factory photos, more progress photos of Tweeterhead Sorceress. The Legends maquette from this is from the paint department.
I like the wings from the side, and then like just the S curve for her pose.
Mm-hmm.
But that flame effect does not look nice. It doesn't look appealing to me.
Almost like a little fondant, like cake topping.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Like some kind of ghost fire ethereal thing. It doesn't feel right.
Very early, you can still see it being held by an elastic band here.
It feels like there's too much of it to even.
Yeah. Except it's slated to be released September 2025, so hopefully this is just a sign that they're on schedule. But beautiful work with the feathers.
Yeah,
The
I've
wings
always
are stunning.
I've always thought their like villains in this line have been stronger.
Ooh, what's this? I didn't see this before.
That's I know what that is.
You know what it is?
I'm trying to. That's probably like Batman, something maybe. With a gargoyle.
Eyes, a gargoyle, something. Yeah.
Maybe.
Kind of
Or
ears
not.
here, almost like
Or
a mad bat, sort of.
Or is just something from a different company in the same factory?
Oh, well, that could be it too. That's a good point too, but that wouldn't be very smart.
I think they did a.
That's probably why they covered the background with the cardboard.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got a tease of the XM man. No, I'm kidding. Something going on here.
They did a variant on this, I believe, as well, with white wings.
White. All white. Yeah, that one's slated for October release. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, good for them. I think
that's line.
I think Tweeterhead's a very good example of a company that was struggling, and they kind of took a step back and said, "Hey guys, we gotta pull things together." Hopefully, I really hope they can turn things around because I like the way they they messed up. We're gonna take a step and get Sideshow now to do the main distribution and so forth. They tried it, didn't work. Back to the drawing board. I respect that. So hopefully I want them to be successful for sure. All right, PCS. Okay, we're gonna a little bit to talk about here with the Conan. We were everyone getting excited. The Conan looks great.
Yeah. The portrait looks good.
Portrait looks great. Well painted. Painted by Franco. And sculpted by Franco. Painted by Alessio. Mixed my words there for a second. And it was looking great. Fantastic job. We got the full reveal. And here we go.
Massive disappointment.
Really?
For
Yeah.
me.
Do you
For
feel
me.
that way? Yeah.
Yeah, it's dare I say it's kind of terrible. The
Really?
portrait is like fucking awesome, and then the rest is just nasty.
Even I can understand at the base. I think the base is just
That woman looks like a pinup, like
okay.
like look how she's opening her mouth, like oh, like like this dude is not just like kidnapping her, and then like the way that butt cheek is so it looks
Pronounced.
it doesn't look right. And
Yeah,
but
I
the
agree.
thing is, I'm not gonna blame that on the sculptor. It's actually based on the cover, and PCS has a habit of picking really mediocre, I think mediocre like art references for the concepts, like to use as a final. They did the same thing with Vampirella. They did the same thing, like the quarter scale Vampirella. They did the same thing with their Dejatoris. I don't know why they choose the specific reference art that they do, but it's not.
Yeah. If you notice, on the art, Conan is like it's very similar to the one Sideshow did,
Mm-hmm.
where Conan
He's
is actually,
leaner.
and because she looks like she's in motion on this prototype, but he's just like standing there staring at the camera. I don't know, and I do not like that base at all.
Yeah. I was like ready to. I thought that this was looking really good when they showed
Well,
that portrait shot
yeah,
with and celebrating Frazetta. But
yeah,
like Buck was saying, I think it's a little bit of a mix. What they tend to do is mix,
yeah,
do a little bit of a mismatch.
It's not even like a mix. They took that cover on the side,
Yeah,
and they just, the stuff they adjusted, they probably adjusted for engineering reasons to make things easier. Now she's better balanced over his shoulder, possibly, but like I don't conceptually I don't like what's going on, and I wish Conan was like, see how his muscles are very full. I would have liked if he was leaner, like the Sideshow one that Alan was talking about. He's like, he looks in bodybuilding, you would say he's looking dry, he's looking stage ready, right? And right now he doesn't look dehydrated enough. That's how I describe it. I just wish he looked like more barbarian.
if I had to pick, and I don't want to dash anybody's. If I had to pick one, I would do the Sideshow fifth scale.
this is the Sideshow one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like that one.
I'd pick this over. It looks more gritty. This has more grit to it, and then the way he's running, this
I-
is more ideal.
The motion in
The
the Sideshow
motion,
one, it just
yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah,
what's this one?
But that piece is very expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've looked for it myself, and I'm not going to buy it just because of the price.
You can't be that way, Alan. That's what you want.
I think
know.
I'm not as hard on this piece. I think I'm not.
I don't think it's awful. I'm just disappointed because I
I'm
don't
not
want
the
it
biggest
anymore.
Conan. I'm like this when we saw this. This was cool.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
the
looks
biggest
good.
Conan guy, but damn, the stupid computer. I like everything. I don't mind anything from the boots up, from the feet up. I think him holding her the way it is, I can live with it. I would love to see the attention to detail of his hand gripping the leg and the indentation of the hand in the leg, the way Sideshow did the Vampire's Lust.
Yeah,
That needs to be done, personally.
and
The
the
curvature
paint,
in the foot. This is a nice attention to detail too.
I kind of wish.
I like
yeah.
that.
John, the paint app on the bodies, there's no variation.
Like
at
the
all.
nipple area is where I can really, you know what I mean? Like there's
No,
Like the
just
corpse,
it's all one
the-
color.
the corpse on the base also seems like oversized. Like not just like it looks bigger, way bigger than Conan. Like
Just
see,
decapitated someone. We need some blood on the sword. Like
look at this deltoid. Like
yeah.
those 1, 2, 3. Those are the three heads of the delt. Like look how massive his fucking arms are. That thing on the ground is not normal size. It's gigantic. somewhat.
I'd like to see 360 on this piece, and maybe I could make a better judgment. But
Cypher asked, yeah, we need to see more. It's still pretty early, but
Repaint wouldn't change it. I just don't
Yeah,
like the
repaint changes
concept. In fact, I think if you take off the woman and it was just Conan, it would be more appealing to me. If you gave him a more boring base, like just a black platform, I would like him more than having the woman and the bodies on the base.
wow, the hair
body.
giving me Mole from the Three Stooges. Yeah, the base needs a little love. I wouldn't produce this piece with that base personally. I think it's
But you could tell why the base is like that, because that's where it deviated from the original reference art, and that's where it's the weakest. Because that comic cover that you showed,
mhm.
it doesn't have this as the base,
No.
and so this is the part they had to figure out like on their own, and they messed up.
Peter says this is the first Conan statue I've really liked from any company. Love the pose. Both characters look great in the base. Just the base should have been a huge snake. I think so. I think Peter, if they fix the base, I think it'll be very different reception. Mr. Popo said clean sword doesn't make sense with a severed head. Correct. Maybe that's the exclusive. Maybe that'll be an exclusive. They do.
well, you got to send it to Prime One for $500. They'll
Wow.
have some.
You're not wrong.
Oh man, I have a problem with them choosing these really not. I don't think that's a great comic cover, like personally, or at least it doesn't appeal to me. And I feel like recently just been choosing a bunch of like comic covers or just reference art that it feels like bad choices for the final product. Because they did it with the quarter scale Taurus. She looks like a Disney princess. And then the Vampirella, the one where it has the two vampire like chicks next to it,
Mhm.
and the sculpt I would describe as soft. It lacks detail. One way I would see to improve this Conan, to make it grittier, like add a bunch of scars to his body somewhere, maybe some dirt, and then his his physique. I would make him look leaner, just so it looks more battle hardened. Yeah, not ideal for me.
We'll
That
see.
doesn't mean it's awful.
Hopefully
It's
they
not what I
can
like.
make the necessary tweaks and upon a full reveal, change things around.
I think what they're inclined to change, if they do change something, will probably be the base.
The base for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that would be a good move. But we'll keep you guys posted with pricing in the group, the Everyday Collector group. I put up a Price is Right, so we'll see how that goes with pricing. But I don't know. Marlon, I saw your post. I'm going to share it definitely when we get to the community section, man. I'll share those nice pictures. What else did PCS? The only other thing with PCS I wanted to mention, Vega pointed this out because we covered this Monday. So Broadway and Bronx from the Gargoyles went up. 1,187.50 is the early bird price point. MSRP now is set to 1,250, and I'm not sure if we mentioned it on Monday. I just want to make sure we get the right information out there. Monday it was mentioned that it was, or before the release, it was mentioned that it was actually 1,500 the MSRP. So it looks like it was brought down to, it's been reduced or corrected to 1,250. Vega caught that. So,
The release date is October 2025 and December 2025. That's really quick turnaround.
yes, sir. Yes,
But they're vinyl statues, so it should be easy to produce.
Possible. Yep. So they are officially up. If you're a fan of the Gargoyle quarter scale pieces, you can go ahead and do that. Jerry's asking, Marlon, you made a tweak to the Conan? I didn't see that. Hold on. Sorry, man.
I also just want to add, like, they're not actually vinyl statues. I was just making a joke.
Oh,
Before someone thinks that,
I kind of thought you were. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want anyone to think I was putting out bad information.
Jerry's asking, is anyone getting the Gargoyles at this price? Not me.
Is anyone going to get Broadway and Bronx at this price? But
I think it's cool that they're making these pieces,
Oh, wow. Look at this.
but yeah, not for me.
Look what he did here. This is crazy.
Oh, gee.
Oh, shizers. And he's posted a picture of the Enter Bay Terminator still sealed in the box in his collection. I love that so much.
All you box guys.
Oh my
Look how hot and heavy. No, just tell John that you would sell it to him for $5,000 and he'll nut on stream.
I let it
Box.
go. I let that go. That one fine. All right, let me pull it up quick because the change he made, holy mac. This is, I don't know if he did. I think he did it. He said he did it. If he did it, he needs a job. I think this looks pretty good. Let's see. Here it is. You tell me what you guys think.
Can't see it.
It's coming up now. Uno's. There you go.
That definitely has more grit to it.
The base is 100%.
You see how he actually added the scars and the battle, like I was saying,
The full
and
fur.
has blood on the sword.
This looks good, man.
Can you make that bigger?
Are you talking about the butt cheeks or
Close up. Yes, thank you.
There we go.
zoom and enhance?
I like the piece of clothing, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Added some jewelry on her.
Mm-hmm.
Fixed the foot. No, he didn't want the toe curl. Okay.
Added a fur cape,
Oh.
whatever, to Conan.
Marlon, you did well here, man. Wow. You took some time on this.
Made her butt bigger or reshaped it.
Reshape.
Symmetrical now. No, I don't know. Yeah, this is.
Did he
some
add
bar.
like
I like the base.
jewelry to her?
Yeah, he did. The
Yeah, I
necklace.
think the base is. I like the base better.
The base is
And the hoop earrings.
much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, night and day, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now he's outside
What are you talking about?
because the concept has changed. It's put him outdoors now. I guess actually before he's also outdoors because of the rock underneath the slain guard. It's a guard guarding this woman.
I don't know if he would need this fur. I could see this becoming a problem to
Yeah.
produce, especially if it's sculpted. But I like the way everything else looks.
Mm-hmm. It looks better for sure.
It does.
Probably adjust that first so it's hanging off his body properly.
Yeah, and that would probably have to be mixed media, proper mixed
Who,
media.
who photoshopped this?
This is Marlon, man.
Marlon.
Good job.
Marlon killed this thing. Yeah, you guys could check it out. He put it on in the Everyday Collector group. He did it really well here. Good on you, man. Thanks for sharing that. I thought he just was sharing collection photos. That's why I had said I'll save it for the end. Oh my God, who did this change? Our guy Marlonoid, man, right here. McFly, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Someone post this in the PCS group. Marlon, man, do it. You did all the hard work, man. You should post it.
You have a better chance with PCS than with Prime 1.
That's a guarantee. Let's see. Let's keep on going. Speak of
the devil.
Of the devil. Lilith's going up May 20th. Just a heads up. Peter's saying I like the original sculpt of the princess. Franco nailed it. Yeah, I don't think there was much wrong with her sculpt. It's just adding some additions to it. I think that's what he had done. He did there. Oh, anyways, Lilith May 20th, man. This is to go with that. What's her face? Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Prime One's just revolving door of that showcase. Is there? Let's just take a quick look here.
Yeah, the two. I mean, if you get the Morgan, you have to have this one.
Oh, I would pick up Morgan. I don't know anything about this. They're from a game, right? I think it's from a game.
Yes.
Yeah. A
just
fighting game.
Let me just look at this quickly. What haven't they put out yet? I feel like they put out almost everything. Maybe just this piece they haven't put out yet. The Armored Titans.
They put out the Attack on Titan pieces.
I don't think so.
No idea. I think they put out Gabimaru though.
Did they?
I'm not sure.
Okay, there's still a bit some pieces they haven't. The
Some
Thor,
haven't been fully revealed.
Yeah, Thor hasn't been fully revealed. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Elder Predator wasn't revealed yet.
I think Rebecca's out. Scorched Xenomorph is out.
God, I just feel like they put out so many pieces.
That Wonder Woman is probably the only piece I want from him right now.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're digging the Wonder
Yeah.
Woman? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah, they put out the Optimus. We're gonna get the Superman, the Fortress of Solitude Superman.
I think these are different showcases. Like you were getting into different shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than the last one, yeah. It
I'm
ended
wondering-
at the Predator.
Yeah,
was
I'm
the last one.
wondering how many of those early showcase pieces they're actually like going to just drop them.
Yeah.
Remember when they teased Death Metal Wonder Woman like years ago?
Yeah.
Never
Mhm.
came out.
Still there next to Sub-Zero right here.
I'd like to see that get made someday.
The last piece, 2021, King Shark. I guarantee we're gonna get that one. Yeah, okay. It's just their back catalog. If they want to pull
Yeah.
from it, it's still here, right?
But that Wonder Woman reminds me of the other one they did with the Hydra because of the pose.
With her arm up. Yeah.
Yeah, and the way her body's twisted. It's just like they flipped it the other way for her to like be instead of falling backwards, she's falling forwards. And
Someone was asking what's the scale of the this one here. I want to say it was quarter.
of what
I
Lilith,
think-
Lilith,
No, the Batman.
who laughs, it was
This one
quarter.
It was right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It didn't say. No, it might be
Oh,
one.
I thought it was third that it
Was
It
would
might be
match
third. It might be third. Yeah.
Which
it
one
might be-
was
with the
quarter?
Harley.
then? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess this one was probably 1/3, and then it was versus Batman. That
Yeah,
was,
the versus one I think
quarter.
is quarter. Yeah.
Mhm.
This is badass with the Robin.
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah, this looks good. We'll see if
Terry
that
is at risk.
we'll see when that one comes up. All right, let's keep on going. So Lilith, May 20th. We'll just keep you guys posted there. And then Doom: The Dark Ages. The new game came out. They mentioned that they were going to redo this character. And then I just wanted to share with you guys. Johnny came out and said the only info they can share about it at this time is it's going to be in quarter scale.
Gotta be, because that 1/3 was when it came out. It was like around $3,000 for the Ultimate Edition.
$3,000, yeah. And
And
it's
back
and it's
then,
pricey.
those were
That was a lot of
insane
money.
prices. Yeah.
May 20th, random. Yep. Marlon said, "Thanks, guys, for the feedback. Some painting just for kicks. Heck yeah, man! Did an awesome job." Moving on to XM Studios. XM was just the European distributor. Looks like received a shipment of the Absolute Carnage, so that's good news.
I like the pose on this piece. Yeah.
So things are
And-
moving along.
Beautiful statue.
Yeah.
It's like the creation of Adam in the Sistine Chapel by Michelangelo.
Well, our guy Alessio shared this with the sideshow symbiote.
You guys know that painting, right?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like-
With a touch in the fingers. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Famous.
Really?
That's a famous.
I'm sorry, Buck, you're comparing this to the Sistine Chapel?
Yeah, man. It feels like it's the same pose.
Okay.
It's like Adam in that. You think this sucks, Alan? I think he does.
I
He
would
thinks it
compare it
sucks.
to the Sistine Chapel, but okay.
It's just the
You know what?
pose. It's not that it's as amazing as the Sistine
Dude,
Chapel.
I'm just kidding around. I think it's a nice piece. I'm glad that XM is shipping stuff out.
That's
That's a good sign.
that's the silver lining. The most
Mhm.
important question is though: did it sell out day one?
No, definitely not that one. That one was up against Sideshow's Carnage.
Sideshows was popular too,
Yeah,
but even that you were able to pick up at a great price.
I swooped on that one.
hmm
$450 shipped.
Jesus. Everyday Collector Facebook group. Let's get into some community photos. Huge shout out to Slifer. We did this unboxing on. Oh, don't ask me what day of the week it was because I don't
Monday?
even remember. I think it was not Monday because we did Chatter.
Tuesday.
Sunday, maybe it was actually Wednesday. It was actually Wednesday. Yeah, we did it Wednesday.
I
Nice
like
piece.
this piece. I used
Yeah.
to have this piece.
The Batarang makes it.
Yep.
Yeah, that exclusive really makes that pop of color. And like I mentioned on the live, I love the way they gave you the window in the back with the glass.
Yeah. I like everything. I love the base. It's just nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, Slifer.
Congrats, man. Yeah, you guys could check it out. We did the unboxing. Huge shout out to our guy Terry, Gotham Cinebites. He got his Hot Toys. I want to say this trooper's called Enoch, Captain Enoch.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he picked up his Hot Toy. He's been grabbing a few, and he has the Funko to match. And he did an unboxing as well on his channel. You guys could check it out. Unboxing review. He has a nice little Hot Toy collection too. Got the Keaton Batman from the Flash, Supergirl, and what was the other one he got? There was one more. Oh yeah, Batfleck. Oh, Batfleck. No wonder that one slipped my mind.
You need to be re-educated,
What?
Terry.
Oh, Terry. Yeah, huge congrats, man. Our guy Ken. He couldn't be here tonight, unfortunately, but he got the Ahab Predator from Prime One.
That scorpion
it.
creature thing, like
Mhm.
the colors on that are fucking awesome. Man.
Crazy. Yep.
I think Slifer has this piece too.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
You're not touching Prime One Predator, in my opinion. That's their bread and butter.
Ken's been picking up a lot of Prime 1 quarter scale Predators recently.
You got Ken picking up quarter scale Predator. You got Slifer picking up third scale Batman. It's like the world turned upside down.
I know, right? Slifer's been on a tear for those like 1/3 DC pieces.
Yeah, I love to see it. Well, they killed it, right? They killed that line, so
Down with 1/3. Bring
No.
back quarter.
here's some more 1/3. Statues Goo shared his murder machine.
Man, I love this piece.
The base is cool, eh?
Yeah,
Wow.
I almost ordered this. It
Really?
just has a standalone. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
really like it.
It's just different.
Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's the vibe you get. Yeah. Awesome, man. We got Statue Kingdom sharing Succubus.
Oh, that Lady Death. That's an awesome
It's a nice
classic
trio.
piece.
Yeah. It's a nice trio
And
here. This is a
Purgatory.
nice shot right here. Oh yeah.
That's a good piece.
Vega had
I've-
said she's really light, which is good to hear too.
Some people don't like that.
I think nowadays, I think with a piece like this, with this engineering, with
Mhm.
the way the base is designed, and
It makes
how-
sense.
it has to be. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. It's nice to have some heft to a piece, but if it's going to compromise the stability of the piece in any way, then without a doubt, I love the dripping blood effect they did here. Brilliant,
Mhm.
brilliant. Appreciate you sharing these statue. Piggy with his Hot Toys Spider Punk.
Mhm.
Love to see it. Nice figure.
This is like the one hot toy from the movies that I like. From
the
those
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah.
They all look kind of. Hot Toy missed the mark, making them in figure form.
Yeah, this one's just really different too. The
Yeah.
sculpt.
I think it's also because it's unmasked, and the unmasked for this looks good.
Yeah, I agree. And then you have the portrait there with the mask if you want to use it. Yeah, this is cool. He also got Blue Marvel. This will be a custom piece.
Main mugging as usual.
3 a.m.
Damn it! You see this picture, and you think Piggy was not a nice guy.
He's a great guy. Yeah, Mike on the sleeve. True professional there, man. I miss Piggy. Haven't seen him in a while. And the cape. I like the cape on this one, the sculpted cape. Nice addition. The guy doesn't have space, but he has space for, I don't know, spaces.
I'm gonna start using AI to edit smiles into like Piggy's pictures.
Appreciate you sharing that, Piggy. This one was wild, this collection. Almost like a museum. Shared by a collector by the name of Yao.
Yao Ming? Kidding.
Wow. Thanks for tuning into episode 167.
Shout out to the NBA.
But yeah, man, this is wild. I love this display with the spotlights and everything. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah. Great
got-
lighting.
If you got the space, this is the way. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's got an impressive Predator and Alien collection.
Classy lighting.
Some pieces that are just like very unique. That is made by Steve Wang. I forgot what it's called. That the one that's got like arms coming out its back and shit.
This one here.
Yeah, that one.
ECC Steve Wang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really cool setup.
He's got some,
The alien egg in the back, man.
I don't know if that piece is a one of a kind or if it's like a very small ES. But he has a picture of Steve Wang next to the piece. Like he has a picture of Steve Wang standing next to the piece, next to this piece.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if I grabbed that one. I think I just got collection photos.
That's what that image is on the side. You see it framed, but
okay.
you don't have it, and
I don't
maybe
have
you don't
it.
have it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Pretty sick collection.
Buck, man. Alan, that in the back, that's the City Hunter, right? That's the trophy? That size?
Yes.
Holy mac, man.
Yeah, that's one of them.
No wonder that price point was there. That's crazy. This is that custom torso, the Jungle Hunter torso.
Yep.
Mr. Popo says he's the owner of Deep Tail, and then Aaron provides some more context.
Oh, he's the owner. Oh, this gentleman, Yao, is the owner. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yao
Good.
Ming.
They do some crazy stuff. Really nice alien stuff and predator stuff. Wow. Graded, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, you're in beautiful showroom. What's going on? A plus, good to see you. We are, eh? You should have been here in the beginning. We were a little even better. We were shining bright. Oh, here's the picture. I got it. There he is. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, so he's the owner of Deep Tail. That explains.
He's
A
got some
lot.
awesome alien statues.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those xenomorphs. That queen there, like is with the blue. That looks amazing.
Well lit, man, with the light shining right on it.
Yeah.
This dog alien's badass too.
Mr. Popo says he's doing a life-size face hugger in a functioning water tank. That's insane.
Wow, that would be crazy. Jeez. He's doing some crazy. I know Ledge picked up a few pieces, and they look good. Legend, I believe it's Ali.
Ali,
yeah, he's picked up a few.
man, look at the scoliosis alien.
Jeez, I still can't believe these trophies. How big they are. Wow.
Lean back.
Here's some close-ups of the bust.
Damn, son. The way the mouth looks wet, crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy what they were. Appreciate you sharing those, Yao. And congrats to you. All the success. Making some great stuff. JWR got some.
Someone bought this,
This is
or is this a print?
Rankins.
I think it's a
It's
print.
a print. I think it's a
Oh man, because the original, that's crazy.
Yeah, you got this print, Sean Murphy,
Yeah.
and you got the Batman Hush. I love this shot with the bike, man. Oh,
Yeah, man.
So
I love
good.
this guy's art. Like, he is excellent.
yeah.
The way he works with ink, pretty fucking solid.
Beautiful pickups. Congrats, brother. Let's take on Hush. And then we got Statue Kingdom. Now this is cool.
It's a Frazetta display.
Yeah.
You got
With
the
this-
cat girl.
Be careful which side I zoom into there, but we got that's the sideshow one. It does look good. I think it still holds up, man. All these years later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. I
Good
think
on
the Death on the horse,
Death Dealer there.
no, not Death Dealer, the
Which
Grim
one?
Reaper.
Oh, okay. This one
That's
here?
from level 51 or
Level
52.
52.
52.
Yeah.
They were based in Seattle, and they've gone bust now. Took a lot of
Mm.
people's money.
The one next to it is from them as well.
The cat girl, yeah.
That girl, yeah.
They also did the one with the Mars. I think it might
Yes.
be another picture.
Princess of
Behave.
Mars. But
Princess
I had, let me see here. I had the cat girl. I had the Princess of Mars. I had the one in the middle, which is an ARH piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I searched for the longest time for the two saber-toothed cats.
Yeah.
I could not find that piece anywhere.
Was that from them as well?
Yeah, that was ARH.
Okay, ARH. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one, man. On the furthest right, is that from Fire and Ice? That movie that was based on Rosetta's stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, level 52 is scummy. There was a piece I wanted from them that what's the name of that company? Pure Arts was supposed to make it. Like, they picked up the project and they're supposed to produce and never came out either.
Yeah. No, he's got a nice collection.
Yeah, very nice.
There's more.
A lot of choice pieces.
Death Dealer.
Yeah.
There's the sideshow Red Sonja. She fits in too.
Yeah.
I like the Undying Rage. See, that's how lean Conan is supposed to be.
Yeah.
On the left.
On the right. Even the one on the left is awesome. I'm
Yeah.
not sure who that is.
That's ARH.
The sculptor is it like Michael something? I can't remember. But it looks good. I like it.
Yeah.
And the
I
Death
still,
Dealer is
I
freaking
still
awesome.
have I still have my Death Dealer on horse.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
piece,
a nice
man.
piece.
I can't bring myself to sell it.
You don't see too many of those go up.
I don't think you should. I don't think it's a
But
good
it's just
statue.
sitting in a box. I don't even have room to put it out.
I like this one too.
Dude, that Princess of Mars is actually quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a nice lot. His collection's nice. Well
Yeah.
curated, well displayed.
The only ones I've had here are the Red Sonja on the left and then the one with the basilisk.
Okay.
Which would be this one here.
No, basilisk, the snake.
Oh, here.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I want to get that Princess of Mars. I think I saw it like deeply discounted at some point.
Princess of Mars is which one? This one here?
Yeah, that
Right,
one.
Yeah,
right in the middle. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, thanks for sharing Statue Kingdom, man. Great.
Yeah. He's got
And that lady, man, damn, that's a good statue.
Yeah, that's the second time we're seeing her. Shout out to Nice Guy. I think this guy's name is Virgil from Devil May Cry, if I'm not
His
mistaken.
name is actually Virgin.
No, it's Virgil. Is it Virgil? It's Virgil.
No, it's Virgil.
How dare you? I didn't put my notes, but looks good. Prime 1, I believe.
Devil Trigger.
Always a great display. Guy Delvis here's his books signed by Gabriel Dell'Otto.
Oh,
Perfect.
shit. Did he
Great.
get the statues?
Yeah, that would be well, not the Superman one, yeah, but yeah, this would be great to display with the statue. Which is making me think why they went so much making the anatomy with so much musculature.
So roided out.
Yeah.
Is that I thought that was a fly. That noise you were making. Just
Oh no, that was me. Sorry. And then here's the Superman. We'll see if they bring it. That's crazy coincidence. I said if they're gonna bring it to fruition, make it to fruition.
Mhm.
And then Mr. Popo.
Oh shit! This all white is okay. There's some editing. I'm like,
Oh
damn.
yeah, the mole. Yeah, that's true. This looks good though, man. That bust
Whole room bleached white.
is crazy.
See that vacuum? He used it to suck up all the color. If you watch the BBC, you know.
Why he was vacuuming?
We actually display our vacuum cleaners in the BBC. Put them on the shelves.
Those like handheld ones?
No. The full size
The
one.
whole thing? Pull the whole
Yeah.
Dyson on there?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, but then it's your house cleaner, your house vacuum cleaner. It's not like your collection one.
Yeah, but when you're not using
Oh,
it,
here it is. It's right here.
Yeah.
I didn't
Can
see
you see
that.
it? Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, that's cool. That's hilarious.
I
Yeah,
like this. the
Here
alien
we do ladders. No vacuums.
Oh man. Oh man. Alan, do you have that alien bust?
I do.
That's quite an impressive statue.
Oh yeah, man.
Quite
Yeah.
an impressive
In
statue.
real life, yeah, it's way bigger than you think it is.
It's very
That's what she said.
very phallic.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's going on, Luke? Great to see you as always. Random Korean, happy Friday. Hey, Star Wars addict, man. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. You and the family.
Random, this is Mr. Popo's collection.
Yeah, Popo has everything, man. I told you this is the Pop Culture Warehouse. This is where they do the quality control checks. Awesome, Popo. Thanks for sharing, man. And then last but not least, a huge shout out to Slifer, but a huge shout out to Bill for he gifted Slifer a Hot Toys Captain Vaughn, which is really cool. Bill's a legend.
That's awesome.
That's really nice of him. So, two good guys. Everybody, honestly, everybody that hangs out with us is awesome. But stuff like this, you really love to see.
Let's keep this trend going. I really would love a Deja Torres.
How dare you? Hey up, Buttercup. Our guy.
I'm just putting it out there into the universe. I'm just.
I agree. A plus. His display is awesome. Our guy graded. He did the
LBS.
Spider-Man. Yeah, the 1/7. Yeah. So check it out. I'll link all the videos we discussed. I'm gonna try to remember to link everything in the description after the show. There's a few of the good channels out there putting out some great content. Graded's one of them. We got our guy Black Ice with the Prime 1 Berserk.
The
Black
Black Swordsman. Quarter
Yeah,
scale.
so you got to show some love there as well. New collector posted in the group. I think it's MC Collection Toys. Check it out. I think it's in Portuguese, the video, but this was a pretty cool Spider-Gwen, custom Spider-Gwen. The anatomy of the body is nice. I checked it out, but show some love. Good channel. Some unboxings, reviews. I think you can throw the subtitles on as well, so good to shine a light. Same with like Virtual Devil, who does it in French.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you watch it on mute just to see the statue. What's so funny, bro? What's so funny? What did I do now?
The moment you said his name, I heard his voice in my head, and then you said even if you watch it on mute, because it actually kind of sounds like it's.
Yeah, it's French, right? It's French. You gotta know, right?
Very enthusiastic French.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Oh, those guys. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It's crazy, man. Heck yeah. Room tour, awesome room tour by our guy John. Yesterday was posted.
Holy shit, he's got the
Anime, Marvel. Oh yeah, man. You should check out his Marvel. Not Marvel, his anime section. It's good stuff there. Dragon Ball Z like crazy.
Is this John Santiago?
Yes, sir. Our buddy. I
Damn.
think you introduced me to him last year or the year before. Yeah. Great guy.
I've seen stuff. Yeah, I watched the room tour.
Just had a
Is a good
good guy, really nice guy. So yeah, that's it. Guess where we are at. Alan's getting on the board tonight. Quick little trivia. I don't agree with I don't know if you guys watched it. Vega 12,050 points. He didn't show his face here today, not even in the chat. He's not going to be here the next 3 episodes, he told me. Unfortunately, there was an instance where he was just we feel he was caught cheating, but it is what it is, right? Allegedly. It's all allegedly. We don't have proof.
It's not alleged. We have concrete proof.
There was some. He's not here. We should just play it, please. He probably won't even watch the replay. We might as well. This is what we do backstage. It's disappointing.
If John didn't mention it, I never would have noticed.
I mentioned it because hold on. Let me shut the music off.
John, you can't turn the music off. Don't worry. The yeah part is the only copyrighted part. Everything else is
No, I'm gonna shut the music off that's playing in the background right now.
on the stream. Oh,
On the
okay.
stream. And then I can't play the song, the actual song that's playing.
Oh, you can't?
No, I can't play that. The intro to CSI? Of course not.
No, it's not the whole intro. I clipped it, so it's just the yeah.
Okay, let's see. If it gets copyrighted, then
I clipped it.
okay, here we go. You guys see it? Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
Until I'm done reading the question.
Name every song in rock bands.
Prepare
Who
not
is the
to
actor?
count.
Who is the actor? This was Monday. Chat of that matters. It's a Wonderful Life as George Bailey. Look at Vega.
Ooh, I know this.
7. Criminator. Right
James
here.
Stewart.
Oh my god! You hate to see it.
Wait, we were supposed to say it. I thought it was just for the
This is
chat.
Johnny.
There's
fucking
an
guy.
echo going on. Can you get it? Are you getting an echo?
Oh, I was
You guys getting an echo?
Yeah.
rear window.
Fuck.
That's Vega.
Okay.
Okay, you guys. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post this in the. You gotta watch this. Okay, you gotta watch this. I'll post it in the group. I can't play it because I got my earphones plugged into the mic instead of Bluetooth, so it doesn't let me play it. Right? I physically have it plugged in, so it doesn't let me play it. But it's in the Everyday Collector group. I'll pin it. Buck put that together, but he cheated. It is what it is. Well, I'll say it. He cheated. He cheated, but he didn't cheat for. Well, he cheated for the last 1,000 points. That's what we caught him on. It wasn't all the points.
That's what we caught him on.
That's
But
what we caught him on. But
now from now on, I'm gonna be looking at how Vegas swivels his head and
you gotta
his arms.
If you're gonna
I'm
cheat,
telling you, John, we need a new rule where you put your hands up while you answer.
if you're gonna cheat on this channel, you better do a better job than that.
Oh man.
We're gonna kickstart it with Alan first. We not too long.
We're actually doing
Yeah, we're gonna do a little one here. Alan, it's not. I got an Alfred Hitchcock here for you. A column.
God
We're gonna-
damn.
We're gonna do a little bit. Have some fun.
I'm
It was
gonna have to
supposed to-
pull a Vega to get the
Joel's
answers on
supposed-
this.
Johnny was supposed to be here too. Everyone left us today. It's fine. Life happens. We had fun. Small little panel today. I had fun. Might get too used to this. All right, let's do this. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alan, take it away.
Just need to.
Okay. Hitchcock for 100.
I'm gonna draw. Remember, this is in the private chat. Are you good to use the? Oh, actually, you know what? Because it's only the two of you, you can just yell the answer. I think we'll be able to identify who
All
said
right.
it. Instead of the private chat, just yell the answer if you know.
Yeah, I'll just yell.
Beautiful. Here we go, guys. Let's have some fun. Way to end the show. Hitchcock, how much?
100.
Here we go. Here's the question. What is the name of the Alfred Hitchcock film that features a shower murder scene and the Bates Motel?
I swear to God, I know this. I have to do a film review on
Shit.
it.
I know it.
Or write a paper on it.
Psycho.
That is correct. Good
God
job,
damn.
Alan.
I'm bored. Good. I can go home and
Love
I
to
can
see
die
that.
in peace.
What's the next one?
Oh, my turn again?
Your turn again. Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Let's go for Hitchcock 200.
Hitchcock.
Oh
200. Here we go.
God.
Which Hitchcock film stars
James
James
Stewart
Stewart as a photographer who spies on his neighbors?
No. Don't know.
5, 4,
It's like
3,
American.
2, 1. Okay. Nobody loses points on this.
What was it?
It will be
I don't want to risk it.
Rear Window.
Okay, I was wrong. Thank goodness I didn't say anything.
So on this one, we'll only do you lose points if you give an incorrect answer. That makes sense? As opposed to, okay. Alan, next. Well, yeah. You want to do 500?
No, I don't. Is it Buck's turn?
No,
Oh, it's your
because
turn.
you're the only one who's answered correctly. You
Correctly.
get to keep choosing the
Okay.
category.
Let's do movies 100.
Movies 100? Okay. Just try not to answer wrong because then you'll lose the points. Here we go.
Yeah, I know.
Who played Jack Sparrow in
Johnny
Pirates
Depp.
of the Caribbean? Okay.
Wait, you didn't even finish the question.
That's fine. That was, you remember, Buck, we got to
That's
finish
all
the
right.
question.
I don't know. I thought you could just read it for this version.
It's okay.
That's all right.
Going forward.
My bad.
Go ahead, Buck.
Just do movie. No, actually, video movies for 200. My bad.
No worries. What was the first feature-length film to be entirely computer animated?
I know this.
5.
A Bug's Life.
That is incorrect.
That is.
5. Do you want to take a go at it? 4.
Can I answer correct even if I got it wrong?
Once we're done, yeah. 2, 1. Go ahead if you want to try.
Toy Story.
That was the answer I was looking for.
Fuck!
You should know me. What's the matter with you?
I did, like, I took a film history class, and I should know the answers to all of these things.
What's the next one you want?
Even the Hitchcock ones. Let's do Hitchcock for 500.
Hitchcock for 500. Here we go. What was Hitchcock's final film before retiring?
Hmm.
I don't know this one.
Mhm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one would be called Family Plot. Go ahead, Buck.
We've removed that from the equation. Toy/fads. 500, right?
Toy/fads. Yep, here we go. What colorful toy became a massive craze in the late 90s with creatures that hatch from eggs? Oh,
Toy Tamagotchi.
Okay. I was gonna say. Buck, you should
Damn,
know
the
that.
way you call it toy, I guess it is a toy. It's a toy.
Or a fad. I'd consider it a
Yeah,
fad.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know this.
I had one of those, man. Damn, bitch lived 3 days.
Wait, what happens when they die?
I don't.
You gotta
fucking
buy a
know.
new
I
one?
know. As I wake up one day, there's shit everywhere on the screen.
When they die, do you have to, like, can you reset it or you
I'm
have to
sure,
buy
yeah,
a new
factory
one?
settings or
It's like
something.
they were like, nah, it's a consumable item.
Can you imagine? That'd be amazing. Okay, go ahead, Buck.
Movies for 500.
In Stranger Things, what game do the kids play in the basement?
I think I know this.
5, 4,
D&D,
3. Can you give me the full name? 2.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That is correct.
I've never watched Stranger Things in my life.
Good guess then. Are you going for movies for 400?
Movies for 400.
What is the name of the DeLorean's time traveling component in Back to the Future?
This is all you, Alan.
What is the name of the DeLorean's time traveling component in Back to the Future?
Oh wait, I think I know this. Flux capacitor.
Yeah. Shit.
That's correct.
Oh man, I was afraid that would be a ghost fun.
That was a good one.
Ghostbusters thing.
Last one is video game. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck.
What video game character is known for eating pellets and
I'll let
avoiding
Alan have
ghosts?
this one.
Dude, I have no freaking idea.
What video game character is known for eating pellets and avoiding ghosts?
This is a 500 question. Pac-Man.
That's correct.
I
Yeah.
don't play video games.
I just thought like this one would be like,
Oh, I'm glad you got it.
Okay. Would you like? So we're gonna go ahead and continue. In this case, just you. Well, in this case, we know Alan. Well, it depends actually. Buck, if Buck wagers everything, we'll go to the final round. Alan, you can wager everything $100. If Buck decides to wager everything and he gets it wrong and you get it right, you can win still. So, how do you want to do it?
I'm not going to risk losing my $100.
Oh, but you don't get to keep it.
Wait, is the 5? Wait, so like,
Oh, forget the 500, just 100. The 500 is empty. It's only 100. So
Okay.
whatever you wager right now, if you get it right, you win. So if you wager every 1,800, you'll get it. You'll win. You'll win double.
do I have to send it to you or I just say it?
For this one, you have to send it to me.
Okay.
I don't know, Alan, if you have access to Facebook Messenger, if that's possible. Okay, I got Bucks. Stanley says let Alan keep the points. Sure.
Oh wait, will Stanley also give like a trivia tonight?
We'll try, yeah, one $500 question.
Oh man, just keep giving me.
We gotta be
points.
fair. We gotta be
Stanley,
fair.
hook me up.
No, Alan, it has to be. It has to be. Yeah, it's either 100 or 0. Really, realistically.
Okay, well, good. Then I'm going to put 0.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ellen, you're not supposed to say, but I guess it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't care.
All right. Here's the question. So you put the question in the private chat, in the messenger, Facebook Messenger. Here we go. You guys kill me. What reality competition show features the phrase "You're fired"? What reality competition show features the phrase "You're fired"? 9.
Oh, just
8,
the one with the guy with this
7.
president guy.
I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
Trump.
6.
Do we say it? Or we like send it?
Type it.
Type it on phone?
Facebook Messenger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zippo. Okay, I got it. Okay, so Alan wagered 0. But he also, so he'll keep his 100. Perfect, Alan. Buck wagered 1,800. Oh, Buck, I'm sorry, man. And his answer was The Apprentice. Let's see what the answer was. I'm
That's
sorry.
correct.
You got it, Buck.
Yeah.
18 smackaroos.
Good job, Buck.
I feel like today though, it's a hollow victory because I don't get the
Hey, fair game is fair game.
I don't get
Oh,
the
you don't get to brag.
in front of
Yeah.
Slifer.
Okay.
It's never the same if I can't gloat in front of Slifer.
Yeah, Slifer will watch the replay. So there you go. You got it. Congrats. We'll add that. Now we're gonna get Stanley to do one $500 question like we did, and we'll head out of here. One for there and one for the chat, like we usually do. Stanley, please, just one question, man. One answer. Stanley, please. One answer, nice and sweet, and that's it. First person to give the answer. But here we go. Stanley says, "What DC character is reborn in Slaughter Swamp on Mondays?"
How do we answer?
You can say it out loud.
Grundy, Solomon Grundy, I think.
Oh, is that correct, Stanley?
Born on Monday.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Whatever Tuesday,
I think
Wednesday,
you're right.
Thursday, Friday, Sunday, dies, and then comes back on Monday again, right?
I think you're
What a
right.
bunch of nerds.
Dorks, eh? Fucking dorks. Solomon Grundy, 500. She, what a comeback. Are you gonna double or nothing?
Wait, I can double or none for this?
The 500, you can double or nothing.
Holy fuck.
Not the Jeopardy. This one.
Yeah, okay, just yo, let's do it. I'm doubling it up.
All right, Alan. Do you see this crazy man?
That's good.
Stanley,
me up.
he's going for Vegas throat.
I'm going for Vegas throat.
Again,
Pause.
Stanley, one question, please. One answer. Double or nothing. This is for 1,000 points. What actor played Harry Osborn in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies?
You know the craziest thing? I couldn't remember his name, and I was like, his brother is Dave.
You gave me $1
Like, what's their
million.
last
I couldn't
name?
tell you.
It's James Franco.
That's it. Yep. I think that's it. What actor played
Oh.
Harry Osborn in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies? I think that's the right answer.
It's James Franco.
Here and Willem Dafoe. Yeah, James Franco, you got it. Yep.
Good job, Buck.
Wow, so you pulled in 4,600 points today. 3,600 on Jeopardy, 1,800 doubled, and then right now 1,000, 4,600. Stanley, give us a question for the chat so we can get our asses to bed. Alan's not a fan of trivia. We gotta come up with something for Alan.
It's okay.
It's a little fun, a little kickback, a little icebreaker before we go.
Come up with a game that's like a sales price multiplier.
Damn it!
If Alan gets the
Hold on. Who directed the original Dune movie? This is for the chat. First in the chat will get 350 points. Who directed the original?
It's the
Dune?
Twin Peaks guy. What's his name? It's that guy. The Twin
Rob
Peaks.
Barnes says Dennis.
No, that's the new
Villeneuve.
one. That's the
What
new
about the
one.
original back in the day?
It's David Lynch. That's what it
Iran
is.
says David Lynch,
It's the
followed
Twin
by
Peaks guy.
Theo.
I couldn't remember his name.
Sorry, Rob, not this week. We're gonna take Iran making it on the board with 350 points. David Lynch is the right answer.
Yeah,
This was a fun round. Only 2 people playing. I think it's better than all 10.
In my head, I was thinking David Fincher, but I know that's not the same person. It was the guy that made Twin Peaks.
Price just went up for every round that Buck
Wow.
won.
We need a sales multiplier, and we need to do a percentage negative on whatever price Alan puts. Oh man,
Rob is in the lead still. On
At this
the
point,
board.
Buck, it's cheaper to get it off eBay.
Jesus, he's not wrong. Appreciate
oh
you, Tanner.
man. That's if someone is even currently selling her on eBay. Sometimes you don't even see. There's times when I go on eBay, I search for her, and no one's selling her. That's
Okay.
it's a really rare piece.
I guess
The
we're
last
gonna-
time I saw someone selling was a guy in UK, and like there was so much dust on it, and it was
Oh.
in bad shape, and he was still trying to get like over retail for it. I'm like, what are you
Well, that was
doing?
nuts.
man?
I think Phoenix has that piece too. You might want to
He
try.
does.
Phoenix. Yeah.
No. Phoenix is not selling it to me.
Hmm.
You see, Phoenix has like a hot ladies section.
Little section, yeah.
He's keeping that.
You never know.
I remember when I wanted the Red Sonja, Phoenix did not offer to sell this to me.
Yeah, he likes those pieces.
Hopefully, I get lucky eventually.
All right, guys, we'll hang it up here and get some rest, and we'll see you Monday. I think Monday.
Yep.
Might do an unboxing. I don't know when the guys are gonna get the Vader piece, but we'll hang out Monday and do this all again. Long weekend next weekend for you guys, right?
Is it Labor Day? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I think you have a long weekend.
I'm not sure what's happening next weekend.
I know this weekend is our long weekend.
What's
Victoria Day. I don't know. Don't ask
Queen
me.
Victoria?
I guess so. Yeah, Queen Victoria. And you guys have it next week, apparently. So that's it. We'll see who can make it next week. This week was a little short, but we had a blast. I had fun with you guys. This was nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
This was nice.
Yeah.
So.
Random, please rewatch and then tell me about how insane John is for his opinions at the beginning.
Listen. Okay, we're not gonna do it again. It's right though. I lived it. I lived it.
Right. Yeah, you want to pass your suffering on.
And I don't want to
others.
spend more money, but I think it'll just put everything
You,
in check.
you do want to spend more money.
Listen, it will control spending recklessly too. It will control that because people will
How
be
about
like,
self-control instead?
A lot of people don't have
self-control. Instead of like inflated prices in the market,
Alan's
controlling my
"Fuck me,
spending.
not again.
I like to
No,
control my
no.
spending by picking and choosing what I buy.
No, you're picking.
Price
You're
is
gonna buy
gonna
what
go
I say.
more.
Yeah.
That sucker's up to $4,000
I
right
don't
here.
want my eggs to go up. I want my statues to go up. All right.
I don't know, man. Think about the thrill when you rush to the market and you see a guy going by with his shopping cart and he has 20 cases of eggs inside. Isn't that so awesome? You didn't get any, but think about it now. You could go buy those same eggs on Facebook Marketplace for $100 per crate.
Let me know one more thing, because someone in the chat said something that just reminded me in regards to Sideshow before we go. What we were talking about, remember we were discussing the variants, Archangel, the variant, the X-Force suit versus the other suit. I had a collector who went to the distributor and tried to swap the regular Archangel for the new one, the new X-Force, and they wouldn't do the switch for him.
Ooh.
It's not surprising.
I know, but they said Sideshow wouldn't do it, essentially, pretty much.
Yeah, but I
So-
mean, it's been happening. Like, it happens so frequently now that they announced it later, that at this point the distributor isn't going to take a loss every time Sideshow decides to fuck.
I know. I wanted to give that update, so just keep an eye out, because just keep an eye out.
Mhm.
Actually, let me read this quick, just because it's kind of important. It's not going to be long. I know we said Cartel from Helen here. What's going on, brother? Hope you had a happy birthday. Good to see you. Let me just read it. This is what Sideshow had said. Thank you for contacting Sideshow support. I've sent your concerns up the ladder to the higher ups. We try to announce everything we will be able to offer as quickly as possible, but sometimes we are not sure if we will be able to provide all the variants that we are attempting to make. This can cause delays between the announcements of particular pieces like the Archangel. Since so much goes into the development and manufacturing, each piece and variant is assessed individually. We will continue to strive to keep a clear announcement of the pieces we are releasing in the future. If you have any further questions or concerns, please let us know. I'll be happy to assist. So
Oh shit!
hold them to some sort of accountability. I think with Archangel, they were just too close. Ghost Rider, okay, I'm gonna throw you a little bone because people getting them in hand. Archangel still up for pre-order. I don't have that much leeway in that.
It happens frequently enough that we know they don't give a shit.
Have a good night, guys. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Stay safe, and don't forget to collect responsibly and put collect back in collectible. No more swooping. We're
I
ending
think
that here.
Even if we want to end swooping, say no to scalpers. Say I want to be able to pick up my piece retail from the retailer whenever I feel like.
Get those credit cards ready, baby. Get those credit cards ready.
Get rid of edition sizes completely.
I want you calling the bank. I want you calling the bank.
Made to order when I feel like ordering. If I
well-
want to order 5 years after the piece is out, make it. Let me have it whenever.
Hi, welcome
No more collectibles. Just painted rocks, please.
Hi, welcome to Bank of America. How can I help you? Hi, this is Buck speaking. I just want to make sure my credit card has enough available balance. I got a pre-order that I need to be at my computer ready to
How
go.
about no? That's what you want? It's like you want to start like call it, dude, I need your help so I could pre-order this thing.
Yep.
Get the group chat fired up, guys.
Yep.
They just announced it. Oh no, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I need to go buy the product.
It's coming. The reckoning is coming.
I don't want the reckoning. I want the I want my painted rock. I want my painted rock.
I want what I am entitled to.
You're entitled to shit.